I don't know.
Why wouldn't you? Because there's this thing called sleep, and people like it.
Being up early and
Or need it.
Sleeping, they don't necessarily go hand in hand.
Yeah, I got.
You told me you sleep at work, Alan, so you don't have to sleep as much at night, I assume.
I'm a night owl. I stay up anyway.
That's the problem. It's being a night owl and having to wake up early in the morning.
Yeah, those two things don't seem like.
Or being a decent person. Actually, my problem is I'm a morning person and a night owl. So it's like normally for me, I can't sleep in on the weekends. I can't sleep in past 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Usually, the sun comes up, I'm up.
The rooster crows and Rob's like, "Get on a barbecue." Turn the grill on.
And then at night, I'm up. I can't. I find it. I mean, as I've gotten older, I nap in my recliner while watching TV in the evening more frequently, especially if I'm trying to watch AEW. But ultimately, like getting up and going to bed, I just don't go till like midnight.
Yeah, I try to go to bed early, but then you turn over and you look at your phone and your clock is 11:30, and it's like, well, shit, that didn't work.
Well, yeah, or you try to do it and then you sit there tossing and turning in bed because your body's going, nah, this is too early, buddy.
Yep.
Look at us, old manning.
I kind of had a hard time understanding the people that are able to, work a regular job that requires them to get up in the morning, like most jobs, and then when they have an off day, they're able to sleep for hours past their normal wake up time. My body gets in like a natural rhythm. You know what I mean? Like if I wake up every day between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock on my off day, there's no way I could sleep to 9, 10 o'clock without waking up if I wanted to. That's just not a thing. My body's going to wake up.
Talked to a lot of guys that when they got out of the military, they were the just like you. I mean, they gotten so used to it that they're up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning. Me, no. On the weekends, I like to sleep till about 10 or 11.
What do you matter of liking to? I mean, like, I don't understand, like, because your body does get into a rhythm where it's not like something that you do by choice. You don't decide, I'm going to wake up early on my off day. Like, not talking about setting an alarm, like your body just saying.
I slept in really long the other day. I woke up like last weekend on Sunday. I slept until 8 o'clock.
If I sleep in late, like if I get near 2 digits, like if I get near 10 o'clock, like, wake up and it's like, I'm not getting up. I'm going to go back to sleep. I feel bad. Not like morally, like I don't feel good. I feel off for the whole day.
No, I can pretty much sleep. I don't get it either, but I can do it.
Yeah, I don't sleep well. I don't feel good sleeping like for a long period over a certain number of hours either. So it's like tends to be 5 to 6 hours is like the longest stretch for me. Now I've gotten better as I've gotten older about being I was really good when I was a baby, but now I'm much better about like being able to take a nap if I it's just carving out the time to go do it, because sometimes if they go, oh well, I really don't want, I got this and this and this to do, let me just power through this sleepiness or
yeah.
I believe in taking I'm at the computer like this.
Yeah, I believe in taking naps throughout the day. I'll take a nap throughout the day no matter what. I don't care where I'm at.
Little cat napper, huh?
Yeah, man, I can't, but at the same time, I can't help myself. It kind of just
traffic in New York is like that, folks. He'll be driving. He says, "Well,
yeah, right on the road. I don't care. Autopilot. Oh, wait a minute, I don't got that kind of autopilot.
Traffic snarls up.
Anchorman 2 was like cruise control.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Choice.
Welcome to Friday, Izzy.
What is up? So what the heck is this? Someone's trying to hack my account. That's interesting.
That's fun.
Yeah, they try to use DoorDash on my account.
Oh.
Sounds like
It's kind of an easy thing.
they're really hungry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know the crazy part? I got the name and address of the person too. Interesting. Someone from Illinois.
It's Chip.
No, it's Luong. That's the name of the person. Interesting. Funny.
Order them a
Can't
bunch of
order.
pizzas and say they'll pay cash at the door.
You know what I'm saying? So now I got to contact them to change my password, though. So that's a little weird. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
well.
how did you get past your 18 character
services?
I do have an 18 character password. So
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
I don't know. It always things like that happen. You know, it's weird how people do find ways of doing things.
Augusta is not nowhere comparable to a city like New York. It's a city by definition, but it's not anything like that. So delivery, I imagine, is a lot different here. Like there's still companies that have their own delivery drivers. Not many, even places like pizza delivery places, you can call them, and about I don't know 20% of the time it might be a third-party delivery service that brings it because they're low on drivers or out offer something, whatever. But I won't use those services. DoorDash, Uber Eats, I won't use them.
I didn't use DoorDash at all. So
then why do you have a DoorDash account?
Yeah, so you're just.
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't me.
He didn't say it was you. We know it wasn't you. He said, "Why do you have a DoorDash account?"
I don't have a DoorDash account. That's my point.
Someone tried to use my DoorDash account.
No, someone tried to use my PayPal account to make a DoorDash purchase.
Oh, so try to get in your PayPal.
Oh, okay.
But I won't use any of those things. More and more app services are untrustworthy. I don't trust a lot of them to begin with. There's terms and conditions hide a lot of stuff.
No.
Perfect example. Pokemon Go, one of the most famous app games in existence.
Never heard of it.
Sure, you haven't. You're actually in it, Rob. You're an achievement. If you collect them all, you get the Fat Stacks trophy if you're able to collect them all. Because everyone knows, Rob's Fat Stacks had to collect them all. He got to collect them all, and he did collect them all. Back in the day, Rob was
the first
guy.
The first person to collect them all.
Yeah, the OG, what is it, 150? The original 150 or something like that.
I am now the final boss at the final school or whatever the fuck it is.
While people are trying to platinum video games, Pokemon Go players are trying to fat stacks a game, which is a whole nother level. But that app, the whole concept of it is you turn it on and you're just kind of like looking through your camera. You know, you're seeing what your camera is seeing. And what it's done is it's placed little cartoon Pokemons at digital coordinates so that when you're looking at your phone, you'll see a little Pokemon in your front yard, but everyone's app has the Pokemons in the same locations kind of thing. So you're trying to find them in real life when you're somewhere and you're not doing something, you can turn on the app and look around, see if there's Pokemons around. But what was actually happening was this company was wanting to build a new technology, and the new technology was it's like a mega spatial software where kind of like Google Maps, how you can do the street view. Think of Google Maps Street View, but upgraded a lot. So a decade ago, they figured out we would have to have cameras everywhere, eye level, through everything. How do we do that? So they created Pokemon Go. And when they wanted so people are out walking around with their cameras on, pointing at everything. And when they needed a spot recorded or something, they would put Pokemon in it. So they've collected data from people's phones, cameras, and pictures for the past decade in order to create the software that's just now being released or announced. It'll be like the highest graded 3D mega spatial map ever done. And they did it off the backs of all the Pokemon Go players without having to pay them. And as a matter of fact, Pokemon Go players paid them for in-game purchases and stuff like that. So they made money creating this thing before it ever launched.
I would say that's a glorious and genius business model.
That's why millionaires are millionaires, because they think 10 years in advance and how to make people work for free. As a matter of fact, make them pay us to work. That's brilliance. And everyone had fun doing it, no complaints there. But just dumping your data to God only knows who. You be in the bathroom taking a thumper dumper, just their Pokemon in here.
Dumper.
And they're like, oh, we got the inside of that bathroom. We're good now.
That wasn't me.
But that's how people in the upper echelon think. Like, what can these peons do for me today?
I agree. Every morning I wake up and I think to myself, what can I get Izzy to do for me?
Look at me. I got my hair. My hair's almost like this guy.
Draw you a picture.
Can we see your hair?
Yeah, I've already done that. It's too late.
I have several Izzy pieces.
Yeah, I got one.
Pieces. Several pieces.
They're like Reese's.
I just received some pieces.
Brian?
Nothing was worse than, well, actually, it would have been worse, but what was really kind of weird. Is it even weird? No. Was it, you know what? I got up early this morning.
Kyle, did you get your card off the table?
I went.
Did you get up early this morning?
Get your card off the
No, okay, I
table?
got up on time. How's that for this show?
Your card.
I got up on time for this show, but because I made a decision last night.
Your card, woman.
Instead of going and sleeping in the bed, I slept out in the recliner.
Yeah.
Which is a lot easier for me to just get up and start doing what I need to do here. And so I had extra time. And so I thought, maybe I'll eat something for a moment, for breakfast. And grabbed a couple slices of bread to throw in the toaster oven to make a couple pieces of toast. They were moldy.
Oh.
Said, nah. Fortunately, I spotted it before I toasted it and did everything else. I was like, oh.
Were they big spots or little spots?
It was enough that it was like, okay. Yeah. I mean, the loaf of bread was probably a week and a half, 2 weeks old. So
it doesn't seem like long, but
yeah, but this is like this is all the whole. I don't know. It doesn't have as much chemicals and shit in it. Anyway, so it's no big deal. I mean, I tossed the loaf. It was like a third of a loaf of bread because I don't eat very much bread. Just tossed it, but then I had another loaf in the freezer because Mary had bought. She got like 2 loaves in the freezer because she kept thinking I needed bread and she kept buying it, and like I'm all, I don't eat it that fast. So I just put another loaf out and toasted it. That's the end of the story. Wasn't that an exciting story? Oh my God, it was riveting, filled with hits and turns. You didn't know how it was going to turn out.
And fungus.
Yes.
And
Holy Toledo.
Yeah.
Yes. JSS Brooklyn. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day.
Oh, yeah, that's today?
Good morning.
Yeah, that's today, bro.
Oh,
Today's the day of VD.
Spread
it like butter.
Easy.
Yo.
Who's your Killing Joke signed by?
Say that again?
Your copy of the Killing Joke. Who's it signed by?
Who's it signed by?
Who signed that?
No, do you have more than one? I mean, that would be cool.
Told you. Brian Bolland.
Oh, okay.
Brian Bolland, like Holland, the artist.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Daily penicillin dosage keeps you happy and healthy.
And in the game.
Yeah. I sent a few books over to CGC a couple of months ago. This came in about maybe a week ago.
Nice.
So I got the black labels.
How long ago was it that you met Brian?
Oh, I can't even tell you. That was such a
Then
long
don't
time
keep
ago.
it a secret. That's fine. Whatever.
No, it's not a secret. I
No,
just I
not a
can't remember. It
secret.
was such a long time ago.
Not a secret.
He doesn't really do conventions like that.
Yeah.
So it was a long time ago. Yeah, I got a couple of signatures like that with people that I got John Burns' signature. I do have an Alan Moore signature somewhere.
How many books did you send in for the JSA submission?
I always send 5 at a time.
What's the
So-
total on? What's the total on something like that? How much is
Well,
their
that-
signature verification?
What's the cost? You mean?
$25 per signature.
Yeah, it's like it's the same as a regular signature.
I don't know what that is either.
So it's 25. It's usually $25 from what I remember. 25 per signature.
Mm-hmm.
So they verify the signatures, and then that's it. And then they slap the yellow black bar label, and then you got yourself a comic. Now that one's interesting because I did send it out to press, but I forgot that's embedded. The letters are embedded, so it couldn't press it. So therefore, was that?
They're embossed.
Yeah. So the letters.
It's an embossed cover.
Well,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, no,
aware.
hey,
I was just-
We were aware. Yeah, Mark was just
Yeah.
giving you the correct words.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's embedded or not, but I know it's
Yeah,
embossed.
Yeah, embedded would be actually the other direction.
Embossed. It says embossed cover.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
aware.
Embossed
I think
sticks out
everyone's done
versus
the same thing.
embedded would be.
It's actually pretty solid. It came out of 7.5, but it's actually pretty solid.
You know, I've thought about it for a while now, but good morning, madam, but going after like the complete set of the Killing Joke, because I think they did up to 7 or 9 prints of
There's
it.
a lot of copies of that book.
But the cool thing about it is each subsequent print has a different color trade dress
Yep.
on it.
Which would be nice to put it like in a wall.
Not as many printings as Transformers 1, as the 11th printing is now up for you to pre-order.
There's going to be a 12th printing.
There you go.
Good morning, J-Man.
It's absolutely insane. People keep buying it, so they're gonna keep printing it. Why
I know
not?
they get up to 150 prints to kind of
I would like it if
to
the
kind of
series
compete with
came to an
150
end, but the
original
printings kept
Transformers.
coming. The first printings kept coming.
Yeah, that'd be
And there'd be
fun.
more first printings than actual issues.
And just like with the Pokemon, Rob does have to collect them all and has each printing.
That is not true.
We all,
Or,
we all believe
or
it.
maybe it is exactly true, just like Pokemon.
So, question:
Because
what comic book has the most amount of printings?
There you go.
And I'm not referring to facsimiles or I mean, like, printing.
like the early 2000s that people would pour into the bottom of the
what
fire
is the
cup,
most
weight it down.
printings in a book? Do we have that recorded somewhere?
oh, I thought you knew the answer. and you was
Transformers.
trivia.
No, that's why I'm asking the question.
Okay, no,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
guess. I'm gonna guess something is killing the children. Number 1.
That does have a large amount of printings.
know. But how
That'd be
many did they even go to 10 on it though?
I don't think they did. I think right now Transformers is
Probably-
leading that one.
Well, the 8th print was that local comic shop day edition or whatever.
Mhm.
Would Gemini or chat know the answer?
You could ask. It may
Well,
not.
I'll ask
Because-
chat. Let's see here. What
I'm not
comic
sure.
book?
And yeah, Something's Killing the Children would definitely be a good contender, but I think Transformers might be working on the title already. How many is Ultimate Spider-Man up to?
Oh, it stopped doing first printings.
How far did it make it?
I think 6.
And much like Pokemon, Rob collected them all.
That I collected. Did I collect one from each?
Of course
printing?
you did. Spider-Man. cover.
Oh wow.
I don't think so. I don't think I have all the one from each printing, but
No, this is not giving me the right answer. I guess I asked the question improperly. So I asked chat, what's comic book has the most printing? They said X-Men number 1 with 8.1, which that's something else.
Yeah, they're talking about print count.
Yeah, that's print count.
Just search for 12th printing of a comic book and see what comic has a 12th print out there. And then once you verify that one does, just go to 13 and 14.
Yeah, just keep asking.
Because you said you're sure that Transformers is up to a 12th print to order, right?
Let's see here.
Wow. So I asked it if there was.
Well,
What
Killing
did
Joke
you
has
ask,
12.
Rob?
TMNT has 11 right now.
What'd you ask it,
That's-
Rob?
I asked it, which comic had the most print runs of an issue, and it came back with quite the answer. Unfortunately, there's no definitive answer to which comic book has the most print runs because there's no centralized tracking. Verifying definitions of print run can be debated, such as direct marketings or also reprints or collected editions and international versions, etc. Blah blah blah. But Walking Dead #1, this issue had numerous printings due to the series' massive popularity. Amazing Spider-Man #1 has been reprinted multiple times. Not exactly what we're talking about here, nor that. Maybe Walking Dead 1. I don't know. We'll have to look and see.
Well, it's funny that we were just talking about the Killing Joke has 14.
Oh,
14 printings.
Wow.
there you go. My Comic Shop, the website, has a section for print run statistics where you can find some data on specific issues, apparently.
Yes, there's a whole set you can buy 1 through 14 for $1,200 on eBay.
But you get a lot cheaper, nickel and diming them out.
So the green one, which is that one, is
First
the
print.
first. Blue
Third.
is second. Purple is third. Red is fourth.
I know
Madam,
yellow
how
is
are you doing
seventh
this morning?
because we recently gave away the 7th printing to Brian LCS, winner on
That's
Only
Mark.
Slabs.
How are you,
Isn't-
Seth?
But that's funny when you think about it, because you know how people are looking at.
Izzy,
Yeah.
Izzy. Madam, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking, Mark.
Good morning.
And thank you so much for sending me a link this morning.
I didn't send you a link this morning. I sent
Oh,
you a
you
link
did.
last night.
Okay,
I
this is
sent you
even
one this
better.
morning.
and then I was going to also thank Rob for sending me a link. And then Izzy, I was going to diss because I didn't get one from Izzy, who says he always sends me one now.
Well, I didn't say I always send you one.
Izzy,
Well,
send her a
I
link.
don't know.
That
You're kinda on the hook now,
that's
whatever.
something.
So,
I'm still waking up. I did move the car though this morning.
Good job.
you did.
course
You
you
poor
did.
thing. And Comic Viking, how are you?
It wasn't
I'm
it
good.
wasn't
How you
bad. I
doing, man?
literally just went from one side to the other side. So
Yeah.
my timing was perfect.
You'd think they make robots for that for now, you know?
I'm still
Anyway, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
happy Valentine's Day. I'm still looking for a Valentine's this year.
Or Galentine's Day. Or a guy.
What is this Galentine's Day?
That's
Sounds
if you don't
stupid.
have any guy and you just want to hang out with your chicks and you know. and
Oh,
be like, we don't
okay,
need
yeah.
men.
Typically, I just call that Happy Friday in this situation. Oh,
Let's see here.
gotcha. Good morning, Brother John. How are you today?
Good morning, John.
In
All
about
right, going around the panel. I know
I heard
Izzy
your
already
accolades you
seen
gave
it.
John. You gave John the other day. That was very nice, Mark.
What's
Oh,
that?
I was incorrect. Apparently, there is a 15th printing of The Killing Joke.
Say word.
Word.
Yeah, and then there's a La Mole cover as well. I guess that's the
That's a
Spanish-
Mexican
Isn't
that's
that
a Mex-
sauce?
no.
Yeah.
There's a Mexican reprint that it was done
Yeah, I was about to say
Does
that's
that
a
count as a
sauce at a
printing?
Mexican restaurant. I got.
Well, that's
this
that was
one
the
time
whole-
with the mole sauce.
That was what we were talking about when my answer I got back from Gemini was that it was difficult to say because you have to define what a printing is. Does that include international variants and everything else? So
Oh, okay. That. Thank you, John. That's more specific and makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, because
He's wrong though. That's not really true, Brother John. It's having pillow fights and lingerie. You have to be more specific.
he's not wrong. He just missed a piece.
And make sure y'all follow
Just a little
Give him a
Madam
partial
over on
answer.
Instagram.
Maybe
She'll be
in
posting
his
her
world they don't wear the
Valentine's Day
lingerie; they just do it
shenanigans later.
naked.
What?
More content to come.
What, Mark?
I told everyone follow Madam on Instagram, but she'll be posting her Valentine's Day shenanigans later.
Okay.
That's right.
It's going to be an edited video of Black Cat beating White Queen with a pillow, and then White
It's an
Queen
edit-
hitting
it's
Poison
gonna
Ivy
be an-
with a pillow.
Edited, safe for YouTube. Co-ed naked pillow fights. It'll exist. No video whatsoever. It's been completely edited out, so that way it's safe for YouTube.
So we have 5 people in the
3 million
panel right now.
views.
Would you count international editions as a printing?
No,
No.
what we're defining for this purpose, no. We're specifically looking at the U.S. market, a book that the subsequent printings that come one after another to satisfy the initial need. We're excluding reprints down the line, international print variations, whatever else. So, but it's this subsequent one printing after another to satisfy the demand for a particular book.
Okay.
And the reason that Transformers is doing as much as they can on this is quite literally it's covers. They've done so many different covers for these things, and none of them are bad. And so they're going to keep selling collectors or buying for the cover collectors.
Brother John said, I assume ladies are in lingerie every day of the year. Right?
Mhm.
You're not wrong.
Not me.
You're not wrong.
Not
brother.
me.
No, I'm not gonna shatter your world for you.
Rob only wears lingerie on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No comment.
I know some women who are just like, you know how long it takes me to get this shit on? Like,
And you know how long it takes us to get it off? Forget it.
yeah,
a couple of
suppose
seconds.
how
That's
long
all
it
it
takes to
takes.
get off. Yeah.
Look, you know what? Here's what it is. At my age, what a pair of overalls, that's lingerie.
Jesus.
Is bumping into your wife in the kitchen foreplay? So is that where you're at?
The right t-shirt. Yeah.
Oh man.
Baby.
Izzy, what are you doing for your significant other?
Izzy, what are you
Oh,
doing
there's
for
a
your
question for me.
significant
I
other?
missed that part.
Yeah, that's why it started with Izzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started with Izzy, so I knew I could see
It was
how
actually an
confusing for you.
invitation for you to talk.
I wasn't hearing it
He
properly.
doesn't need one of those.
Forget it. Comment Viking. What are you doing today?
I'll be honest, we don't do anything for Valentine's like that.
We're going out to
Oh, the fire is dead. That's sad.
No, it was her birthday.
favorite
It was
date
his birthday
restaurant.
on Wednesday. So whatever we do for her birthday.
So you nix Valentine's Day on her?
That's what I'm hearing.
Nah,
rude.
not exactly
rude.
Nick's.
Not
It's
rude at
more-
all.
It's more like a family affair now. Like it's just it's
Now you're taking out
Ooh.
romantic love.
I've seen that.
Why spend
YouPorn
extra
channel.
money on restaurants that charge more because it's Valentine's Day?
Nope.
You
Ain't
think
nobody
outside
said-
the box, Izzy. Think
ain't
outside
nobody
the
said to
box.
do
There's other
that.
Yeah.
stuff you can do.
Yeah.
Outside of
Nobody
boxes,
said
we
to do
don't.
that. You know what's
I gotta
sad
get
is
to work,
knowing that
guys.
Izzy is naturally a
See
creator.
y'all later.
Okay,
Take it
bye.
out.
He's a creator by spirit, and he can't be creative for his significant other.
Yeah, and you are very creative and very talented, Izzy. You'd think you'd like make some beautiful sketch of you and her, like
Oh yeah, she
in your
doesn't
wedding,
care
in
about
your
that
wedding,
stuff.
in your wedding
No.
garb. Do a beautiful
wait,
sketch
wait.
like that. Have it framed, wrapped up, and just have that ready for her.
Nah, that doesn't work anymore for her. That kind of stuff. That was done about 6 months within us dating. After 6 months, I was like, yeah, screw that. You're gonna give me another drawing? Oh, so you're gonna not spend money so that you're going. So for this is what you give me. I've seen your work. This is what you give me.
I've seen you. Well, give her the good stuff, God. Don't give her the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Sledge. Like that would be wild if you showed no affection for 364 days a year just because Valentine's Days exist. That'd be absolutely crazy. But I don't think
Yes,
it's
but
anything
on the
mutually
one
exclusive.
day that it's expected you should show up then.
Yeah, if people think for 1 second, no matter what your lady says, if you don't think for 1 second they don't enjoy a surprise, like an expected but surprise delivery of just a special "I love you," like that's all it is. No matter how big or small it is, they're like, oh, he's gonna do something cute for me today, and that's crazy to think they don't like that. They don't appreciate it, no matter what they say. That is absolutely just forced ignorance on someone's own part if they think their significant other doesn't want me to. That's crazy.
Hilarious, John.
Why did my wife have the remote control? See, didn't cost him nothing. And that's something huge right there.
You may have the power.
John jumped on a grenade for his loved one. Look at that.
For years.
She wants to watch. Hell no.
He's gonna have to watch some, Housewives or something.
Yeah, I love you, honey, but we've seen Grey's Anatomy season 4 13 times already.
For years we've done we haven't done much for Valentine's Day because it is for we have
Hallmark holiday too.
Well, there's that, which isn't a big deal, but I mean it's more of just that we have so much all in a compressed period of time. We have our anniversary, we have our birthdays, Christmas, also all within a 4-month period. Our kids' birthdays, because it's like our son's birthday, my wife's birthday, Christmas, my birthday, my daughter's birthday, our anniversary, and throwing Valentine's Day within that mix in a very compressed time was just overkill, and a lot of stuff that was going on, and we usually would just kind of roll it over and do something special for our anniversary the following month. We do something,
you acknowledge it, you have acknowledged
do something bigger. But that's not to say then that even though we always said that we weren't doing anything, that I didn't usually order flowers and have them delivered to her work, so that way all the other ladies in the office saw the flower delivery walking past them and end at her desk going, and so she could sit there.
Let's go.
That's
every single one of them, when they seen them coming, like, please stop on me. That was like their internal desire was for that person to stop and say, someone thought about you today.
Yeah. So
I disagree, because someone tells you it's a special day. Is it really? No, and that's not why anyone thinks Valentine's Day is a special day. No one told me it was. It's just a mutually agreed upon thing that I have. Everyone on the face of the world acknowledges.
Yeah, but that's been. I mean, it has been the flowers sending to work has gone down now that for the last several years. It seems like she hasn't been necessarily in the office on the day that Valentine's Day is there. So it's like, okay, I've either brought some home but like today. I'm doing nothing because she's leaving the house in 2 hours to hit the road, and I won't
DJ
see her till next Monday.
Anything specifically for Valentine's Day, but we legit do stuff all the time. For example, I'm just throwing DJ's public business out there because he said this. He goes out every Saturday night. It's kind of like clockwork. Him and Mrs. Lynx make an effort to make sure they go out to do something together every single Saturday night. So not doing something today,
I make the effort to
doing something tomorrow.
I make the effort to grope my wife every time I walk past her.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's real love, Rob. That's
real
love
right there.
And anytime I get the opportunity to have a lingering hug.
That's very
there you go.
Oh, good.
And if it's in front of my kids and I can make them feel uncomfortable by their parents having PDAs in public spaces, fucking A. Then I'm extending that hug and copping a feel at the same time.
There you go.
Sledge is out here doing the Lord's work, reminding everybody.
Oh no, my parents love each other. Oh, what was me?
Those flowers on the day that's not Valentine's Day, just cause. Watch what happens. Just cause. I fully agree with that. I'm a big fan of picking up flowers for the wife.
Mark, I was gonna say to you that I think you have framed, right?
Framed.
That elephant, right?
Heffalump.
The elephant with the hummingbird.
His name is Horton.
Okay, Horton. Was there anything written on the back of his thing? Did you notice?
There was what now?
Was there anything written on the back of him? Did you notice?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't look.
You didn't look?
No.
Maybe you should.
Should I have?
Yeah.
Well, fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks? Wow.
Maybe there's a secret message back
Live
there.
alone, have a room full of comics, and my car won't start. Get you some, ladies. Get you some. T-Dub's out here. He ready. He stays ready.
Hey, ladies, I'm single, live alone, and have a room full of comics.
There you go.
But do you have a 6-pack of beer, Taylor?
My neighbors don't hardly have any flowers in
Johnson.
the yard anymore, but that
No,
sounds
he
like
has-
they're thinking about my
he has
wife.
one
They need
unopened
to
wine
go
cooler.
sledge. Yeah, I was talking to one of my staff members about that. They're doing the classic. Oh, I don't want to have to go buy flowers. I like to buy flowers, but I know that they upcharge on them for this time of year, so I don't want to buy them because I don't want to have to overpay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't an employee. That was Alan bitching about that. I'm like, Alan, just pick some goddamn flowers. That was literally the man who gropes his wife at any chance he gets. Just like Rob, which I concur. That's a good idea. It really shows that you're thinking about him. But he was bitching about
And
having
desire
to
them.
pay $18 instead of $17 for flowers. It's the principle.
Yes, honey, I do find you attractive after all
Mhm.
these years.
Two for you, one for her, Taylor. There you
That's
go.
what every woman needs, basically, constantly.
Still
So
16
my
in
wife,
my
my
mind.
wife idea of a perfect day is
You
me.
leaving her alone?
Like when she
takes a
sees
trip,
me,
and then you get to
when
stay by
she
yourself
sees
at
me
home.
mopping the floor, that's when I get the slap in my butt.
There you
Oh,
There you go.
good job. You know what I mean? That's
Does she use one
you-
You
hand
should
or
do that.
use
You should do
two
that with your
hands?
shirt off.
no.
Dude.
That's not gonna help. The
Hold on,
shirt off
hold
is definitely not helping.
Izzy, do you put
Yeah.
a little maid outfit for her while you do it?
Just the apron.
Little French maid outfit.
Little
Just a
thing in there.
hat, yeah.
Just a little hat. Little
Yeah,
bow
I ain't
tie.
buying flowers, but check out these 5 virgin variants, Alan. That was our conversation.
Only 5.
this
Why
week.
not get 6? At least get half a dozen.
That was our conversation. Tip for the guys. At 0500 run is perfect time to poach
So
neighbors'
yes, we
flowers.
have that is what we
It's,
call her
it's
love
much
life.
better than the 5 p.m. stop at the grocery store or, I'm stopped at the corner at the stoplight and there's the guy on the corner in front of the gas station with, you going, oh yeah, dude, I need one of
Listen,
those.
he's still there?
Yeah, he's a Hail Mary. He's like, thank God. Like
Sometimes, yeah. They got the little pop-up tent with like balloons and like little stuffed animals and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I
wrapped in
thought they'd be
cellophane.
gone.
So that's her idea of the perfect day.
You,
Well-
you cleaning the house?
Just throw
Be
them away.
cleaning the house.
What's that
Yeah,
bag?
what about after that? After the
Afterwards?
house is clean. What if the house is clean?
If the house is never clean.
Okay, I understand.
They have a teenager.
I understand.
Teenagers. We got
Oh,
two.
there you go. Yeah,
We
forget
got
it.
two of them.
You know something? They can actually work. They
Yeah.
can
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I got one that's still sleeping right now. Okay.
You say that, but the problem is you set them to a task, but is the task done the way that you want it done?
Ooh. And this is why we used to beat our children.
No, this is why our parents beat us. So we talk about.
Let me help Izzy. The house is never clean enough.
There you go.
That's why my wife just hires a service.
That's very nice of you, Rob, to concur. that
Yes,
she
I'll
should
help
be
clean
doing so.
collar.
Hold on. My wife has a job, and she makes a fair amount of money on her own.
I'm just
That's
saying,
it.
like some people, you know.
My wife also pays most of the bill paying. So she determines whether or not she has sufficient funds available.
Does
to pay
she
for
determine if you have sufficient funds to buy a comic or not?
No, because because that comes from my pool of money. Because what happens when I get paid, I take a certain amount off that goes in, that's me, and the rest of it then goes into the joint account that then goes to cover all the expenses of. My little amount is my discretionary amount that I have available that I then pool and pay for my comics that way.
Nice.
With the only exception being when Christmas or my birthday rolls around when she says, "Go get yourself something from me."
Right.
Oh, and then you drain her dry. Good man.
then the question's usually, and how much were you thinking of spending this year?
And the question should be, how much do you love me?
Let's be honest. Before you just giving me a stupid blank check here. Let's be serious. What's your dollar range?
Is it Spider-Man number 1 or is it like a Hulk 181? What are we talking about?
Yep. Oh man, that's funny.
I think
Robert, what day are you seeing Captain America this weekend?
In a few hours.
Oh,
really? Cool. Nice. When are you
I
seeing
think, I think it's around 11:30 my time, I think.
I went and seen it last night, as did Iswaldo over here.
You just call me Iswaldo?
Yeah, because you said Ishmael's not your name.
Oh,
now it's
that's not my name.
Oh, I'm seeing it at noon today. My time.
That's what I'm thinking. It's at a scooter.
I'm very proud of you, Rob.
Well, I knew that I was off today, so my company gave us a teammates day out, or we get like these extra days that they choose to give us days off. So this happened to be one of those days that they chose as a company-wide holiday to give us because the executives know, and I know exactly why they chose today. It had nothing to do with Valentine's Day. It has everything to do with the fact that we have Monday off as President's Day, and they wanted to have a 4-day ski weekend, which is fine by me, and they're welcome to have that. And but yeah, so I said, "Oh, look at that! Captain America was coming out on Valentine's Day. I have the day off. Let me go catch a matinee because I like going." Well, I like to be I like spending less money on the same movie rather than going just because it's a premium time. And I like going in the middle of the day when there's less people there because people suck.
I agree with that.
About the people suck?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Omnibo.
It's weirdo.
It's
weirdo.
weirdo.
Let's do predictions. Izzy, how do you think this one's going to do at the box office? What do you think it's going to?
I think it's going to perform well.
Throw a number out there.
I think it's going to perform well because I'm seeing.
No, I said throw a number out there.
I see fan reactions. I'm going to say 75.
300 million.
What's Mark's reaction?
Oh, opening weekend.
Yeah, opening weekend.
What's your reaction from it?
No, it's run. I'm thinking it's going to do about 75 as well.
Yeah,
for the whole run.
Yes.
No, not the whole run. I don't think the whole run. No.
What do you think he's going to do for its whole run?
So are you talking domestically or are you talking worldwide?
Whole run. What do you think this movie's going to do worldwide?
Okay.
Like total.
Worldwide, I think
For example,
it will
Deadpool and Wolverine did 1.2 billion. You know?
Yeah, it's not going to be $1 billion movie. I think it's going to be 500.
I think it's 5. If it's 5, it's a catastrophic flop. I think it's going to hit like right at 700 million.
I don't think it's a flop if it hits 500.
It doesn't matter what you think. What it is a catastrophic flop if it hits 500 million only. That's a next level loss of money with a 360 plus million budget.
Well, I heard that those numbers were ballooned.
No, those numbers weren't ballooned. What's happening is that you can go back, and I did this yesterday because I saw where, as of yesterday, one reporting source dropped $180 million budget for this movie, which is them doing damage control and trying to like do a little narrative shifting here. Because in the witching hour of the time, the witching hour of times when people are buying tickets to go out, they need a positive narrative in these moments. You know, thank you, T-Dubs. And yeah, it's been common knowledge for the longest time. This budget's been reported along the way, and now you actually have to deep dive the internet to get to those sources, which I did yesterday. Had to do like advanced searches, even pull up the countless articles, including IMDb, Screen Rep. The same people that are reporting the 180 million reported the 360, and they're not even acknowledging that in their 180 million hardly. It's funny watching how narratives are controlled, which we know is a thing. Like it's not even a question. It's a paid narrative control. That's like one of the most proven things in the world now. But I would do it too if I was that company. You want good, positive,
of course,
like, conversation on your movie when you're going out. I can imagine 180 being the original intended budget for a movie this scope and scale, and that's without the reshoots, the rewrites, the 2 years of delays, like everything that went into it. Remember, it was common knowledge across the board, the 360 plus million budget. And now all of a sudden, and it's crazy how many people are just like, oh, I guess it is only 180. No.
Well, 180.
How much was Waterworld?
They never count marketing
Budget for
costs.
Waterworld, probably cheap. There are no sets.
So they never count the marketing costs as well. Because the marketing cost is always, and you could tell they put money in the marketing because they got all these commercials, and you could pretty much go anywhere. They've been doing the marketing since last year. If you remember, McDonald's had the toys
that lets you know when the most recent intended release was. The toy drop, because they got put on the Happy Meal slate and they weren't able to take them down and change them. That was 8 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
in which we got to see Red Hulk and all the other stuff. I would have liked to have seen Seth Rollins at least for a moment in time. You know what I mean? He got cut off entirely.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Of course, T-Dubs, that is a compliment. Hope everyone is good. What's up, Labruski? Good to see you in here today. Wouldn't that be Dome, Director of Marvel Efficiency? And John's right. You can't make a superhero movie, especially not of that caliber, for 180 mil. I mean, it's not a little movie. A lot of VFX, a lot of
movie with that kind of money. It just won't look as.
It won't look like you made it with money. Yeah, it'll look vastly different.
It could be done.
I had to look this up because Waterworld I thought was like the most expensive thing.
I like that the glass
Wait. Let's try it real quick. Madam's got it up before she tells us. Guess the production budget of Waterworld. I'm saying 60 mil.
Oh, well, time budgets are different than
they are.
Now. That's
right.
They are. That's tough.
Place yourself in Kevin Costner's flippers for a second.
With his gills.
Mutant.
Because I mean, I know, like when we talk about epic flops, I know that the budget expense on some of the most epic flops are far less than today's movies are. But
Mike looked it up.
Now, Mike jumped in, but listen, I have more information than that.
Okay,
it is.
All right. Waterworld's reported budget was 172 million and a total outlay of 235 million once marketing and distributing costs are factored in.
Right.
That's a lot of money for its time.
Some critics dubbed it Fishtar and Kevin's Gate, including to the flops Ishtar and Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, but what about Cutthroat Island?
Oh, I love that movie with Gina Davis.
I do too. I think it's a good.
It's on the scalped individual. And
it's
stuff.
a pretty good movie.
Good.
And it was.
Really good.
I played all the time at the time when I used to sell audio video.
You have a ruler and some chalk.
When we were at the time when home theater was just starting to become a big deal. I played that movie all the time because in the store, first of all, there was nothing offensive in the movie.
Hey,
there was no sex,
today's the day.
There was no gratuitous violence. There was no blood and guts. There was no profanity. Hey there, Finn. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Finn.
So it was a safe movie to play at the store.
Can you be good for
and it had lots of action, and there were some great scenes with cannonballs flying overhead and everything else. But the reality of the situation is that pirate films are not a big deal. And Wild had captured the title of the biggest flop.
Green Chews know how to sit down, listen, focus.
It's considered one of the biggest flops of all time.
It did not perform well at all.
That's when they're doing crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, but you don't have to be in crisscross applesauce to sit down.
When you're talking about pirate movies not doing well, were you talking about like Pirates of the Caribbean? Or?
Yeah,
no. I'm talking specifically. The Pirates of the Caribbean was different, was unique, and it came later and rewrote the genre. But I mean, Cutthroat Island was different.
All that was different was Johnny Depp with some eyeliner.
Cutthroat Island had a hefty production cost, bit tricky to see. Estimated budget, sources say the budget was 92 million. Some reports suggest as high as 115 million. It was a notorious box office bomb, earning only $10 million in US and Canada against its massive budget.
You know what I'm gonna lose? I
Now
know.
I would know, like, since we're talking about movies and how much they make, I'm just curious. This comes to my mind. How much did that Human Centipede thing make?
It wasn't a lot.
I'm trapping you.
Was it? Because it was
No.
such a hit. Like everyone was talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, but
Oh no, hey Finn,
wasn't
where'd your dad
viable
go?
based off of the budget.
He's in
So
here.
it had a low
Yeah.
budget.
He is, but I can't see
But
him.
how? Okay, well, how many
He's
stars
in the
I don't-
grave.
on
All you
Rotten
can see is his mouth and
Oh, I see. I recognize the nose. Okay.
Let me
his,
see.
you only see his mouth and his nose.
So
Like
a movie like The Human Centipede is one of those movies that it's called a hit because of how much money is being spent versus how much it's earned.
Okay.
So if you look at that movie, it's probably gonna be if it made good money, which is 2009. It probably made closer to maybe within the 100 range.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what's its box office here.
Oh
Oh wow, it actually made listen to this. So it made $325,000, which is not a lot. It's not. It's not a lot, but in comparison to how much they spend on it, it actually earned money.
It's exactly the reason why Kevin Smith still is invited back to make movies.
Yeah, exactly.
It got 47.
He doesn't rake in tons of money, but he doesn't spend a lot of money.
So worldwide, it really practically that's $325,000 is nothing in movie numbers.
What about Squid Games?
Squid
Would you
Games
like
is
a
a
cup of
TV
coffee?
series. That's a TV series. That's not.
That's different.
That's not a movie.
That's different.
I don't know how yours is, madam, but mine's really
Yeah.
tasty this morning.
Mine's really cold, Rob. So I'm not getting another one.
You know what you should get is a mug warmer.
I should get a Yeti, right? Because everyone
No,
boasts
I don't-
about Yetis.
I mean, look, they're great if you're traveling around and everything, but they keep, you know, you put hot coffee there. If you're like me, I like my coffee at a certain temperature, and when it first comes out of the pot, it's too hot.
Yes.
And so if you put it, when I put it in a travel mug or like a Yeti, it stays at too hot temperature for a while. I like it from a ceramic mug, which is why I have mug warmers at my desk and at my recliner. I can put my mug on it. It keeps it at that ideal temperature and doesn't allow it to get cold.
It's like a little hot plate for your.
Let me put it in woman's I'll put it into terms that a woman can understand. It's like a
Thank you, Rob. Wait, no, I want to hear
Wow.
this. Wait, no,
Yeah.
I need to hear because this.
Yes, because this is super
broken down for
sexist.
me.
What I'm about to say is super sexist and mansplainish. It's like a candle warmer.
That's really not.
And
breakfast
I am
food.
upset that you think I would know more about candle warming than anybody else because I know nothing about candle warming. So.
Okay.
What's up, Brian?
Yes, it's like a little mini hot plate for the size of a mug.
Okay,
It
is
turns on.
the cup itself like technology? Does it have like once it's connected to the plate, like it'll heat up the whole thing? Or is it
There
just from
are
the bottom?
so there are some out there that are induction ones. The ones I have are not. They're very old school. They're just this generic Mr. Coffee ones that cost about $7. Maybe actually now with new tariffs are maybe $9. But it's just a little plate and it doesn't get too hot. It's just enough to keep the coffee at the perfect temperature. I also use one sometimes as a candle warmer because I do have a candle that has no wick left in it and it's in a jar. And to put the jar on it, turn it on, it heats it up. You get the smell. You turn it off, it solidifies. Yeah. DJ's got one for the tea kettle. I looked for one. Like they make some of these mug warmers that actually will plug into a USB port on your computer or USB powered, but those ones don't work worth a damn. They don't get hot enough. Or they're really small and don't hold an American coffee mug. They're meant for like little teacups. But
I also have a problem with small coffee cups. How are you, Godfather?
I'm good. I'm just I'm scrolling through the previous chat just to figure out what's happening this morning.
Okay,
we were talking about
Calendar is single.
First of all, what are you getting your wife for Valentine's Day, Brian?
Flowers, and her birthday was a couple weeks ago, but we were in Hawaii.
This is why
Oh,
here. Everyone's got an
Oh,
excuse.
we didn't have a birthday cake for her. So, we're gonna
What's up,
do
homie?
a little birthday cake because we didn't have a proper birthday cake for her birthday.
Is it going to be in the shape of a heart?
Probably not.
Okay. And you're going to get her some flowers or something?
Yeah, we'll probably do some flowers too. I do roses with her quite frequently.
So like
He's
last
getting-
minute, like gas station roses at this point, because it is.
No, I go to Costco and get my roses.
Okay, no, that's
Look at him, Adam. He's got to present. He's giving her all of that. Yeah.
no.
My wife doesn't like my wife does not like flowers.
Your wives.
My wife is not that type of person. She's not interested in that stuff. Doesn't do it for her.
Well,
Or,
we
or
were.
I was seeing that DJ steals flowers from his neighbor, so I might head over there.
And Burke apparently got the.
And Alan, I
has-
guess Alan doesn't buy flowers. He only variants. So
Yeah.
Variants.
kind of just scrolling.
Burke got a pink life-size teddy bear. Now, when we let's just discuss life-size teddy bear. Does that mean like that? You know, teddy bear is like about yay big. So does it mean it's actually about that big?
Is
Or
it
do you
kid
mean that the
size?
teddy bear is like the size of a freaking grizzly bear? And that's
No.
the real question.
Yeah, what life is it sized after?
Yeah, I mean, a koala bear. I mean, could be any number of things.
I was picturing him singing Shenandoah. If I had to,
Yeah, when it's
And
only
is
my
it-
wife, there's no bathrobe. There's no. Yeah.
Well,
Bigger
no,
joke.
no, there's the bathrobe, but no drawstring.
no
Right.
drawstring.
Right.
There's
You do a little
it's
Ric Flair
windy in there.
helicopter. Got it. No problem,
Woo!
Brian. The we were also Brian. It's apropos that you come because we were also talking about subsequent printings on comic books and trying to figure out, you know, what has the most printings of a run, and of course, in contention there is The Killing Joke, which of course you were the proud owner of a 7th
Yes.
printing now.
Where is it? It's right here.
Yeah.
It's in the stack right here.
Cliff is a bear. Is it Cliff size?
Where is it?
The size of my kid. It's almost 5 feet tall.
Yes. We have
Look at that.
Which printing is that one? That's the yellow 7.
Seventh
Yeah.
printing. Yep.
Yellow 7.
That's what we were talking about, Izzy, that he had the 7th printing that I gave away on Only Slabs. And Brian, because he watches, all he had to do was watch and enter a hashtag, nothing more. And he got himself entries into the greatest weekly giveaway box on YouTube. And it's proof that people win.
Yeah, and so I got the tracking information from Rob, and it initially said it would be here. So it was sent out on Saturday. Said it would be, so California to South Carolina, and be here by Thursday, and then it showed up on Monday.
That was legit. That was legit the best I've seen yet. I mean,
Yeah.
I see people get them on Monday, but generally not the Southeast. The Southeast, obviously yours did not go through Atlanta.
Right. Yes.
Which because there's no way otherwise that would have happened. But usually for Southeast, I would have expected it there Tuesday. But
Yeah. No, I was surprised.
that's that special deal. Tip your mailman.
You tip your mailman?
Only at Christmas, like he gets a.
Yeah, we don't
Gift
even
card.
know who our
Yes.
mailman is.
You should tip your mailman. And
Well, I do. My mailman. So at Christmas,
We don't know who it is here.
Well, so I do.
Yeah.
I see because I see him regularly, and we have conversations, and I have a lot of packages delivered, obviously, and so he and I have developed a good really during our summer. He's invited. He usually makes sure that his lunch is taken at our house for the day of our cookout, and he comes by and gets some barbecue and hangs out while he's on his lunch, and then Christmas time, like make sure he gets a nice Amazon gift card so that way he can go get himself something nice, because damn it, he does a lot of stuff for us.
I feel like this guy has earned a slab from you, Rob.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like, geez.
Because I have, obviously I have outgoing parcels that I just put out, this stuff, like the Only Slab stuff every week. There's a couple priority mails that go out, and I just put them out on top of my mailbox, and he picks them up when he's doing his normal walk, and that's where they go. Nothing special. I don't go drive them to the post office or anything, but fortunately, my postal carrier is based out of the central annex. It's not in my town. We have 3 post offices, and then there's the postal annex, and the annex, which is not to be confused with postal annex, the company. This is properly part of the U.S. Postal Service. All 3 of the post offices in town, their mail that's collected goes to the postal annex location, where there's no commercial service there. It's just them sorting and receiving stuff, and sometimes packages will be there. So from there it goes to the airport for distribution out. So my mail carrier doesn't go to one of the post offices. He goes straight back there. So all the packages that get picked up for me go straight to where it's distributed, to then hit the airport, which is just a mile down the road. And so by the end of if I put something out of my mail on Saturday, by the end of Saturday, it's already in the air, flying to across the country, wherever it needs to go to get to local place. And usually even my ground shipments, if I send something ground advantage, half the time it'll actually just get put on the air to go. If it's going back east, it ends up going via air as well. But at least most of the way out there. Let's see. DJ Link says, we tip the USPS and the UPS guy. FedEx can eat a dick. Yeah. I don't get enough.
Just one.
Brian,
Just
I was gonna
saying,
ask
if
something.
that's the case, is the FedEx guy, is that a compliment, or is it, an insult? It depends on who you are, right?
Threw a very anticipated package over a gate instead of just setting it inside the gate, just right over, damaging product. Remember last year, Rob?
What's that?
Remember the C3 books?
Yeah.
They got thrown over his gate.
Oh yeah. The my UPS guy is that one. I don't have a regular UPS guy, and I don't get very much stuff from UPS, because around here UPS tends to, even though I'm not a rural area, they tend to drop half of their packages off with the postal service, and the postal service ends up doing the last mile delivery. So this is
the truest statement I've ever heard. Sledges down here in my area. Yeah, I truly believe there is some dude at USPS Atlanta running around with my Hayabusa gloves and Muay Thai shorts, dancing around the hub, sorting mail. Absolutely believe it. He's wearing someone else's hat while doing it. He's on someone else's rollerblades probably, and he probably has one of my comics tucked in your shorts.
Yeah.
Dude, the Atlanta hub is outrageous.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, did you get your package for me yet, Mark?
Came in yesterday. Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow, yesterday.
So I was waiting. Me and Kyle ordered some movies and this cartoon show, and it was scheduled to be delivered on Monday, which I was excited because that meant Tuesday we were off together. We could watch one of the movies that you can't watch with the kids around, and got a notification Monday evening because it was in Augusta, and then I got a notification Monday evening that said misshipped, and now it was showing that it was in South Carolina. So it made it through Atlanta, made it to Augusta, then left Augusta and went back to South Carolina for a spell.
I was going to say, I shipped your package the same day I shipped Brian's package.
When did you get yours, Brian? Mine
Monday.
came pretty fast. Yeah, it was Monday. I got mine yesterday.
Brian,
so they probably went
Brian,
that
were
way.
you affected by that?
That's the difference of the Atlanta terminal.
I'm sorry, madam. Affected by what?
Were you affected by the volcano at all?
No, we were.
Volcano?
when we were in Hawaii.
Oh,
No, not at all. No, we
Okay.
had a great time.
I was about to say, tell me about these
Good
southern
weather. We had
volcanoes.
one day of bad weather, one day of rain.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, Scott, that's exactly what mine does. Yeah.
And what island were you on?
We were on Kauai and Oahu.
Nice. I don't think I've been to those.
Yeah, we had a good time. We'll definitely want to go back.
You definitely want to go back and relax because isn't Hawaii like the most relaxing state ever?
I mean, it's
I
definitely
feel like it's got like a whole vibe of just like
yeah. I mean, Kauai is a small island. We basically drove the whole island one day, and I think I forget what the population. I think it's like 75,000 people,
Mhm.
and there are more chickens running loose around the island than
It's
people.
in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like the Keys.
There's like on Kauai, there's like 350,000 wild chickens that run around.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
how the Florida Keys are. There's just chickens that walk around like hood cats.
I'd be like running around with a bottle of Cristal going, come here, little chicky. Come here, chicky.
It's illegal to mess
They're
with
not
them in
affected by the
Keys.
bird flu apparently because they're in Hawaii.
No, they're all over. I guess what happened, the story, we asked somebody like what the deal was. And I guess, I don't know. I haven't looked it up to kind of verify it, but they said at some point there was a hurricane that came through and there were people that had chickens and the chickens got out, the coops got blown over and destroyed and then the population, got together and one thing led to another and now there's chickens everywhere.
Let's
Sailor said
get
the
it
South
on.
is insufficient. That's not a stereotype or anything. And to nobody's surprise, T-Dubs, it's only the cities. It's only the congested cities.
I wouldn't say inefficient. Well, I guess there's some areas, but it's slow. It's definitely slower than other parts. Like the Northeast was, the pace is much slower in the South for sure.
Oh yeah, we do.
Quarters
things
Hide,
like
where are
Florida.
you? I should know this, but I forgot.
He's in the hide of hoarders.
It's in the hide. Oh, I was gonna show off my Valentine's present I got a couple years ago that I just think is amazing. I recommend all you guys get one of these for your wives. Can you make me Big Bird?
Sure.
Are they like? Oh, no.
It's beautiful.
Is this gorgeous?
Yeah.
They're flowers that will never die.
That is beautiful.
I got some what are called forever flowers. Eman's daughter has her own little business where she makes she calls forever flowers. And I got some for Kyle a couple months back.
And they light up.
They light up different colors. They got a little thing here.
Those are nice.
See?
Hey,
So my wife like it.
Come on. This is
Not her
like
thing.
years of entertainment still. Like these were great.
and it's a good way to find out if your loved one is epileptic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my wife's cup of tea.
Are they like mood flowers? You put them on a certain color depending on how you're feeling that day?
I do. I mean, look at this remote. It gives you lots of
I
options.
have a practical question.
I love it because it's
What is
just
your
so many
practical
options.
question?
How is it to dusting them?
How is it dusting? You just go like this. That's my dusting technique. So.
Got it. I'm just picturing it sitting. I was just picturing it sitting out. I thought they were like rigid pedals, and I'm just picturing how much dust would collect on them, and having to sit there and wipe each freaking pedal to keep them clean.
No, they're like some sort of like soft
Material.
rubber.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, when you first showed them, they kind of looked like may have been like ceramic or.
Oh,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
porcelain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just picturing having to dust that, and I'm going like, oh my god. As a child whose one of his jobs was dusting, and whose grandmother had freaking things like that, Mr. DJ Lynx, he's here to talk about dusting. He knows all about being dusted. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lynx.
Wow, thank you. I didn't know that you knew about my dusting prowess. So the way dusting works is you have someone in the bedroom, you sprinkle a little cocaine on their backside.
Oh, it's like that.
I don't know. I'm just.
I thought we were talking about crop dusting. I didn't realize.
Oh.
Well, having worked retail, I can tell you all about that.
I thought that was known as powdering.
I mean, depending on your region, right? So
Okay.
South Carolina might have a different version of dusting than the Bronx.
I'm sure we do.
But good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing?
We're glad
Okay,
to
happy
be able
Valentine's
to
Day,
come
DJ.
on
What
this
are you
Valentine's
doing
Day
for
and
your
start.
wife?
What? Everyone speak at once. Go. Madam was saying something.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was waiting for her to repeat what she said.
Oh,
Okay,
gotcha.
DJ, what are you doing for your wife?
What am I doing for my wife?
Living.
What doesn't he do for his wife?
No, we don't really like. We both feel that Valentine's Day is like a made-up thing. It's just like a Hallmark holiday. Now it's an Instagram holiday thing. But we do so much stuff normally. Like it's like Valentine's
Where
Day
are y'all going out tomorrow?
tomorrow. Hey, thank you. So we're going to this restaurant in the city called Metropolis. Like it's some dude that does that he's on like
Metropolis in the Metropolis.
She'll be back in just
but
a
it has
minute.
nothing to do with superheroes, which is a total letdown. When I went there, I was just like, what the hell is this?
Look, where's Spider-Man?
Why don't I have Clark Kent waiting on me?
Superman.
Come on.
No, but it's a restaurant in one of those dudes from like Chopped on the cooking channel. It's his
Yes,
restaurant.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Which
you know,
guy?
it's like damn, what's his name? Hold up. The
Like, I watch a lot of cooking shows, so I would.
the dark skinned dude.
Oh, Darky McDark.
Marcus, Jesus Christ, Rob. Oh, we can't say that. We might end up on a razor rant if we say something like that.
Be careful.
Start that
Yeah,
again.
I gotta leave now.
Yeah, Rob, be careful. Rob, be careful. Marcus Samuelson.
Marcus Samuelson. Oh my God! Is Marcus Samuelson the like? I want to say he was from Ethiopia,
Yes.
right? Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
him. He's really talented. That's amazing.
Yeah, so he's the head chef. So that's where we're going.
That's
And
awesome.
then we're going. Cliff made me feel bad last week when he was watching In the Mix. He called us homophobic fucks.
Dark skinned dude. Oh,
All right, no, come on.
Jesus Christ, Rob. Oh,
I disavow.
Oh, so somebody's clipping it. Oh shit. No, so Cliff called us homophobic fucks last week. So I felt really bad all week. So I got us tickets to a drag queen burlesque show on tomorrow night. So
Nice.
that's what we're doing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna record myself and apologize to Cliff profusely for making him feel any sort of way. That sexy bear.
Wow, that's going the extra mile for Cliff.
So Cliff gets a
Right.
Valentine's Day present. That's what you're trying to say?
Maybe.
This was
No,
for you,
we're
Cliff.
we're just going out tomorrow.
But while we have Brian here before he gets inevitably canceled by YouTube, tell us about the doctor too.
Oh man.
The Doctor, yes, Kickstarter. Issue number 2 is now live. We've got Philtastic Comics and Art and Rad Comics and Art, Aaron, who did covers. So we have two community members did covers. We have a blank cover that hopefully we're going to send out. So that's Phil's cover.
Yeah,
That's a
You can
great
tell his
cover.
style. You can tell his style. So
Is that the character, the doctor? No.
No, that is another character that got introduced in issue 2.
Yeah, that's the medic.
First appearance in
That's
this
the
issue.
doctor's nurse. No, just and then that was that's Aaron's cover. Rad, Norrin Rad, as you
Oh, wow,
may
who
know.
did
And we
the
have
art on this one?
a blank sketch cover.
I guess that's the one I'm gonna do, right?
Yeah, for all the art. Yeah.
there you
No,
go.
the goal-
Izzy.
I didn't get, no one called me.
The goal was to get a blank cover that I could get out to a bunch of the community artists in the community and see what they'll do with it. So a couple of interior pages. So we do have a new artist, David Rodriguez, on the second issue, different artist than issue 1. So definitely feel like We've got a different style in issue 2 compared to issue 1.
Yeah, the interiors look great.
You guys have a link- you have a
really great
link to the
artist to work
Kickstarter
with.
to drop?
So yeah, super excited the way the interior pages came out.
Can someone
So
throw in
yeah,
a link to the
it's live
Kickstarter?
now, and the goal is to. It's basically the way the script is working out. It's going to be a kind of a three issue arc. So we'll see how this one goes. We're off to a pretty good start. I haven't really done any appearances. I'm going to be with a bunch of the community members over the next couple weeks. K-pop, Philtastic, a few others to talk about the book and help promote it. So
Awesome.
yeah, excited.
Good stuff.
But thank you, Mark. Thanks for the spotlight.
It did. Okay, good. Drop the
At the Kickstarter, yeah.
boom. Shalaka boom.
Dungeon
Bang.
Crawler has arrived.
Letterer extraordinaire.
It's Justin.
Justine.
That's the pimp my ride version of Alan Rue right there. You like Justin Birch? We put a Justin Birch in your Justin Birch.
How are you this morning, Justin?
Oh my eyes.
I am well, thank you.
I am well too.
Did your wife get you a meatball sub for Valentine's Day?
The day is still young. So far, no.
It's only 8:46 over here.
So,
Gotta get meatballs.
basically you got nothing.
Dude, it's 5:46 where I am. Who
Jesus
cares? It doesn't mean the
Yeah,
joke's not
nothing.
funny.
Are you going to do anything special, Justin, with your wife?
I like the way that you added with your wife at the end of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get meatball subs.
Well, I had to be specific because I don't know.
I bet you the lettering on his card is going to be on point.
Oh, I should buy a
Not going to
card.
be in calligraphy, though.
He's like, what are you gonna do? Get me a letter? Wow. Something you've never done.
I would like to recommend folks, if you haven't already, just have a drawer full of various cards throughout the year that are sitting there. So you don't have to go, oh crap, I have to run to the store. Instead, you can just open your drawer and flip through your cards. Oh, look at that. Look what I have. Here's this.
Rob,
I'm glad
very
I for
smart. That's
Yeah, or you
very
can make-
wise, Rob. Yes.
Make your own. Like back in the day, I would make my own, do like a funny like cover or something, and be
you
like,
take a piece of paper, fold it in
it'd
quarters.
be like
Yeah.
roses are red, violets are blue, something funny. Insert here. Like,
Does this look like sepsis?
Something's
Wow.
funny, and this is you.
Later, I'm going to dust you. Something.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Make sure you get the
Hey,
right powder.
Hey, baby, you want to go dusting?
Are you asking or you're Izzy? What's up with tomorrow?
I'm chill. I'm getting ready, man. Tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Getting ready for what?
Cosmic Con.
What is that?
So that is a convention that's happening in the city, 18th Street at Metropolitan.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I know what he's saying. I know exactly what you're thinking, Rob.
Oh, no.
Good thing.
No
Rob,
worries, man. No worries about it.
It's 5:48. You're good. You have enough time.
What do you
don't.
forget? What do you forget?
Rob, what's the matter?
It wasn't on the
I was
spreadsheet.
supposed to
What
send Izzy a bunch of magnets for Comic Screen
Oh.
Cancer for the con, and I forgot to. I completely forgot.
No worries, man.
Oh.
I'll have something planned out.
You have to start tattooing reminders on yourself, I think, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Rob,
Maybe
Maybe
Rob,
a memento.
hold
Like
up.
a
Let's
memento,
all drink this in. Rob failed at something.
Oh, this is a first.
It
Was
wa-
this on-
it-
was
it
this
wasn't
on-
on the spreadsheet?
It couldn't have
Was
been
it on
on
a
the spreadsheet.
I
No,
feel like we all should have like a cheers or something like that.
I don't
Big
know. I think
deal.
a cheers, an intervention is in order.
Look how disappointed he is with himself. This is
I mean, if
I
you're
am-
going to
I
clip
am
something,
because
not
Izzy-
that you clip.
Izzy and I not only had a phone call on this topic, but we had
On
some
magnets?
exchanges on it. Well, about
You definitely
about
need a phone
about-
call.
to
about-
having
Yeah,
Steve
political.
stuff there, and the magnets were part of the conversation.
Stickers
But-
are a text message. Magnets
I
are
never-
phone.
Magnets are serious.
So we had multiple conversations, but then I got distracted. I've had some serious shit going on at work, and then I got distracted by it and didn't have it written down to remind myself, or didn't do it immediately. and therefore I forgot about it until just now.
It's okay. The kids will survive.
No, I know, but it's irritating to me that I said I committed to doing something for you, and then I didn't do it.
There'll be more conventions.
All is fire.
There'll be more opportunities for me to fail you. Okay, good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I imagine that this is going through my mind. Like when we're off stream, Rob will be backstage, like whipping himself. For,
like that dude
having
in
failed.
Backstage. That needs to happen.
Silas.
That needs to happen right now. I want to see this action. Be like,
you would.
He wants to see somebody getting whipped. Wow.
Go ahead, Silas. Show your
licks in.
Wow.
Y'all want a little Valentine's Day treat there, Rob?
Nosferatu.
Yeah, no,
there's
I am. I'm really disappointed in myself because I committed to doing something and I failed to deliver. That's completely on me, and I apologize. And even though I know you're saying it's fine and everything's cool and everything's gonna survive and nothing's gonna critically come out, I don't like committing to doing something and then failing to deliver completely on it like that. So
trust us, Rob. We don't like you doing it to us either.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna have to, Mark. You and I are gonna have a conversation about the brain trust of C3 from now on. Like magnets.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go listen to some In Excess.
Yeah. I don't even know what overnight shipping is.
Nah, it wouldn't get here in time.
Still, because I'll be out of here.
You're gonna have to put it on the plane. You can do it, Rob.
But don't they have?
You're right.
QR code?
I could theoretically take it to the airport and send it directly to the airport and make Izzy then have to go to the airport to pick it up. But that's ridiculous. He doesn't want to do that.
The call is worth it, Rob.
I mean, if you were a real G, you come to the con, Rob.
Just
like Megaton, right?
Put the magnets in your pocket.
I couldn't do that, unfortunately, because the dog is home alone. Otherwise, because my wife and my kid are leaving today, and I'm at home. It's just me and the dog for the next 4 days.
Well, had you done something nice for Valentine's Day, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Just bring the dog, man. No,
you can't leave the dog home alone just in case the wet bandits show up.
The wet bandits? Wow.
Yeah, the Home Alone guys, right?
I thought they were no longer the wet bandits. I thought they were the sticky bandits.
Oh, that's right.
It's New York. We're in New York here. So
I've only seen part 1.
Wow.
Did they become the sticky bandits?
They become
part 2. Hands in the cash drawers.
I love that. I love part 2. I don't care what anybody says.
Right. So I completely sidetracked this. So we're gonna get us back on topic here. Izzy, what was this Cosmic Con?
So Cosmic Con is
that you will not have magnets at, by the way.
That we will not have any magnets for.
Thanks to Rob.
But one of the things we are going to do, one of the things I'm going to be doing in Cosmic Con is I am going to be tabling for 2 days. And one of the things I'm going to do is if you do a donation at the show, then I'll give you a sketch card for it. So that's one of the things. So you get a free sketch card with every donation. And the larger the donation, maybe the better the sketch. Who knows? So that's going to be happening starting tomorrow morning and Sunday as well. I'll be there for both days.
What other artists are going to be there?
Glad you mentioned that. So Rags Morales is going to be there.
Identity Crisis.
Identity Crisis. Bring your Identity Crisis books. Don't forget your Hawkman.
Speaking of sticky, I can't bring the Identity Crisis books.
Also is going to be Mark Zavala, someone you're familiar with, DJ.
Who the hell is Mark Zavala?
You mean
Martin Zavala?
Martin Zavala. Oh. I said saliva.
Mark Saliva. Somebody you're familiar with.
He's going to be licking books for you tomorrow.
Yo, Mark Saliva is crazy. He could get a professional job as like a letter closer.
Johnny Desjardins going to be there as well.
That one you see.
Yeah. That one I get right. A few other people are going to be there. And of course, I'll be there. And my girls are going to be giving out stickers that they made. So that's going to be fun.
Aww.
Yeah, so they'll be hanging out with us too. So it'll be a fun time. They'll be cosplaying and all that fun stuff. It's the first time in the Metropolitan Pavilion. So if you're in 18th Street in New York, that's where it's going to be. They take it to like $10 or something
18th
like
Street and what, like off of 6th Avenue?
that. Good question.
What's that, between 6th and 7th, right?
Something like that. Yeah. Let me just double check. Where is that?
Couple of blocks from the. It's like right around the corner from like what do you call that? The Container Store, and then you have that Bed Bath and Beyond right there.
That thing's still there. The Bed Bath and Beyond. I thought they shut down.
Did they shut down? They
That's how I checked.
It was shut down.
So it's gonna be 18th Street between, let's see, 7th and 6th.
6th and 7th.
So if you're looking for food, there's a lot of food options. There's a Trader Joe's around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Make sure you wear some protective gear when talking to Mark Saliva.
Yeah, make sure you wear your visors.
Hello, lovers.
You remember
Lover.
visors?
It's Cupid, bitches. I'm here to sting you with the arrow of Eros.
What's up, Lady F?
What up, dudes? How y'all doing? You ready to take
Marshall.
your girl out on a manufactured fucking holiday? Get some poo-poo? Get it? Get it?
Thank you, Lady F. You share my sentiment.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I don't really, you know.
Oh my god, my freaking eyes.
Roses are red.
What up,
violets are blue.
X11?
Getting something here.
My wife just handed me a handwritten paper. Valentine's Day. Roses are red, violets are blue. Something funny. Insert here. Walked away giggling. When asked, she said, "Blame the Legion."
She's a keeper for sure. She's a
Bastard.
keeper for sure.
What up, Evil Mike?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I'm a real rotten Cupid.
So here's a question I have for the ladies in the room. You're telling us what are we going to do for Valentine's Day? What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna masturbate furiously.
You see, now that's something I could get down with.
Well,
For Jesus.
wait a second. Hold on.
Jesus.
I want to clarify this, Izzy. By that you mean that you yourself, on your own, not
No
that
comment.
you want to.
No comment. You're not going to get an
down
answer
with
for that.
Not even room for the
That's
Holy
all
Ghost
you
in the
get.
middle. Sorry.
What up, Bleak?
Lady F, put some tape over your cameras just in case.
So, Justin. Hey, Justin. There's something.
I'm
in
sorry,
this box.
Justin. You're a human. I can't
There's
say that
something
shit.
in this box.
No. I was reacting more to Izzy's comment than yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lady F was keeping it a buck, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like
What up,
the
Bleaker?
way that he was just so enthusiastically supportive of that, like it was a borderline concerning.
Yeah.
This is the comment of the day.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So Justin,
So that's what I'm gonna do for men.
Yeah. To answer your question, Izzy, I'll tell you what I did.
You just got weird quick. Well, that's what I'm here for.
Streaming tonight
I really want to know what's in
on
the box.
Fantastic.
I wrote a heartfelt letter that was from my
Aw.
soul, you know. So that's what I did because I
Wow.
think that's meaningful and doesn't
Nice.
cost anything. So-
Nice.
No. Letting your SO know that they
Totally
matter.
forgot about that.
I'm covering the grade in case he wanted to.
No,
don't want
you
to
can
know.
show the grade.
Izzy, use the other
You
hand.
want to show the grade?
Show it. Show it.
Okay. Show the grade. Okay. There it is.
Oh, that's so good.
Right.
Look at you.
But I have other boxes. That's why I didn't
Okay. Let's show the grade.
Let's show it. Oh,
Hey!
nothing but the best for Scrooge McDuck.
No shit, Daffy Duck. That's what's up.
What does it matter? Scrooge McDuck couldn't buy a 10.0.
Hey, now that you mentioned
They got the label wrong. It's comics with Izzy.
Comics with Izzy versus NYC.
Yeah, that. They got the label wrong, dog.
Dude, Justin Birch, serious. He underground goes around this community trying to get the Uncle Scrooge shit off everybody. He sends them out. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
This is news to me.
You're
when
not
I see
wrong.
whenever if I see one pop up, I randomly make sure
I always think of him when I see that
to
stuff.
Justin,
Justin Birch is such a pretentious whore.
just in
Ugh.
case you hadn't see this one or you don't have this one. Here you go.
I mean, you're
sir.
not wrong.
I feel like Brian's just encased amongst like some crazy
Poor
people.
Brian. He's the sweetest guy here. And he's just
He's
like,
just in the
he is
middle of
encased in
this, like,
sin.
like a normal person. Like
surrounded by sinner.
I need a corn muffin.
I feel like you inflated that story about
No,
your corn muffin.
I did it. That was 100% real. No, I need my green juice. I'm gonna.
Did
go
you
make
get your
my
corn
green-
muffin today?
Nah,
Green
Or you
juice.
gotta wait. You gotta wait 6 months, right?
Yeah, April.
no, no coffee and corn muffin.
Corn muffin comes tonight.
Nah, April. Once a quarter. That's my treat.
Corn muffin is a euphemism. What?
Yeah. No, see, I would have celebrated with a.
Corn muffin.
I would have
Get
celebrated
over it.
with a corn muffin and a coffee had you got those magnets, Izzy. But now we're both disappointed.
Well,
it happens.
I'll let you
I
know
didn't
that
make sure my
the
printer's
coffee's
working
still
properly.
good.
Hey, look
Oh
at
yeah,
that.
I got coffee.
Even if I have to drink it from this sad Link Squad mug.
Yeah, super sad. So sad.
DJ,
Mark,
you saw Cap last night, right?
I saw Captain America 4 Brave New World last night. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I thought there was no
us
floor in
about
the
it.
movie.
Brian, are you going this weekend?
Yeah, I'm planning. Yeah, either tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah.
JB, you plan on going to see it at all at the theater?
Or theater.
Probably not.
Caroline, are you going?
And you call yourself
I'm
a
not gonna go to
letterer.
the theater. I'll watch it on Disney Plus.
I got kids.
Yes,
There's
that-
a lot of letters in that movie too.
What was
Like
the-
in the
there-
beginning
there's
of
a
the
good
movie
number of
and at the
letters.
end.
I'll go see
Lovely.
Thunderbolts because it looks super fun.
It really does. Like that second trailer changed my whole feelings toward that movie. That second trailer, I'm like, man, if they do this right, this could be really good. And
It could be an underdog story of the year, like
yeah,
a Guardians.
all of
You know,
these characters
100%.
deserve a win. Like
Yeah.
it'll just feel good watching every single one of them catch a win.
I like that they made the observation for you that
Mhm.
so all we do is punch.
Yeah, punch and shoot.
Punch and shoot. Yeah. Brian, what YouTube award did you win back there, or did you manufacture for yourself?
That's just for myself. Yeah, just so I had. So
what did you award yourself best YouTuber of the year award?
I did not. I did not.
Best
It's
award.
just,
It looks like it's a light. Oh no, that's actual CBC.
Oh, it
Oh no, not that
Oh, I was
award.
looking at the
I
other
didn't
thing.
even
That
see
you
that.
said.
Referring to
the family.
I was talking about your big
the
YouTube,
glowing. The
light,
glowing.
your light up
oh,
YouTube.
that one over there. That I thought you meant the CBC award. This was
Well,
just
no,
I
no.
had a trophy. Of,
Yeah.
Who
For
gives
example.
themselves their own trophy? I'm just
So
saying.
it's a sentiment from the event, a souvenir.
You're the one who had to order and get them, and I mean,
That the little YouTube thing was it they actually discontinued it, but there was like a perks thing that YouTube did where you could order gifts like that, and that was one of the things. I have
I
another
think
like
Rod
little
got a
YouTube
hat or
pin.
something like that.
wow, hey, Godfather, that would be a great giveaway for one. of these
Now, Brian, I got to ask you an important question that'll be the topic of many rant videos about you. Did the sponsors fund your trophy?
No, there was no sponsor. Yes, I sponsored it.
Sponsor from his pocketbook.
Could you imagine the backlash?
Yeah.
So you're saying it's self gratification.
It's a
Self-sponsored
souvenir.
Brought to you
Lord.
by Furious.
Random.
I mean, it seems like today's the day to do that, isn't it?
It's like full circle, full circle.
Today is a self-sponsored award. Wow.
Yeah, this just
I'm
went
gonna
full
sponsor
circle,
myself
full
later
circle,
on,
full
so,
circle, full circle, full circle, full circle.
Full circle. Sorry. Not being perverted.
Such a big kid. I love it.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, Brian, for winning that award.
Thank you.
You
But
did
my
good,
crew-
Brian.
I'm sure a lot of votes came in.
Let's see. I gotta get my chip award.
Chip Award.
Chip-
Is Chip Zdarsky Award?
This is the true award.
Oh.
Many,
Golden
many of
shitter.
times I've won that award.
From Mr.
Where'd you
Gettler.
We need a
that
flame
from?
coming out of it.
What's that from,
That was,
Brian?
that was the. This is the true award. Mr. Chip Gettler, after year one
Oh.
of the CBC award, sent me the bronzed, toilet bowl for taking all the crap.
Yeah, that's true. You do take, and you
I
know,
think the
True
pool
trophy.
needs to be a
just on
little
the chin.
bigger.
Doesn't even bother you, which I'm glad.
Oh, it did. It did. It built
Brian
up.
cries
Okay,
himself to
it
sleep in
probably
the
does
shower
behind the
every
scenes.
night.
Those
Yeah.
are that little toilet boy is
Yeah.
for his tears. He can just wipe his
This
Your
is-
tears.
hands
this
will
is
be
my
the
crying
ultimate
towel.
professional.
That's just
Oh God.
Lower.
How do you feel about the awards now, Brian? Because I mean, so much has happened. There's been so much drama and stuff lately, and I mean, all the
Yeah,
stuff.
we're gonna
and,
push
how do
forward
you
this
feel
year.
now?
You know, we've got some new. We've got a few new people that have committed to jump on the committee and help shape this year's awards. So we'll push through.
He said push through.
Super
That doesn't sound fun. That does.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll spit on it first. It is
Stop
Valentine's
it.
Day.
That'll make things go a little smoother at least.
Have you figured out who's co-hosting for you this year?
I have not. The one change is I'm not. I won't be on camera. I'm not going to host. I'm going to have two other
DJs.
community members host.
You decided not to host?
Yeah, I've decided not
It's
to.
gonna be like
So you're gonna be like the guy in the Oscars that shows up at the beginning just saying the CBC awards or yada yada.
Yeah, I'll probably. I'll be behind the scenes. I'll be working on some of the videos and some of the stuff. But my plan is to have two others at least in the community that would like to host. So I don't know who that is. Just kind of haven't figured that out yet. But
you do realize that Freaky Louie is like an obvious fan favorite, right?
This
Yeah,
may be
definitely
weird too
want,
for him.
And I definitely
I mean,
volunteered to like Vanna
definitely
White
cost.
some like intros and shit because that was fun.
and somehow I think Cliff will show up on the stream whether I invite him or not. I think he'll
I
just
think
show
that's
up.
a real
Yeah.
possibility.
If in all sincerity,
Are you
if you
hosting it in
could get
January?
Cliff to focus enough and not have his excitement just run rampant on us, that would be great too. If you could get a balance,
Ooh, it's cold. What the hell?
I think we're talking about a Valium, Mark.
that's like here's perfect. Just get Izzy and Cliff
DJ,
on there,
it is
and
winter.
in 3 hours you'll have 3 awards announced total.
Yeah, there you go.
Get Izzy and Cliff just to get on there. And just
What
go
all the
crazy.
names mispronounced?
And then,
Izzy
but
talks like a
there
type.
will be moments where Cliff will just stop and just stare at the screen like because he's not sure how to respond to what I just said.
That's super fair though.
And then you just get, CJ to pop in out of nowhere. And we'll just talk about how he's not from New York. He's from Long Island.
Yeah,
The DoorDash thing is gone. So removed.
You're
There
done
you
with
go.
DoorDash?
No, I had a DoorDash purchase that was unauthorized.
It was a nefarious DoorDash.
was it a corn muffin and some coffee?
It probably was because it did say it was going to Brooklyn.
Yeah, we know it wasn't a brush.
And in the notes it said stick around.
I know. It's not right.
Interesting. Interesting.
Look,
Your phone is ringing.
No, it's not.
if you guys haven't checked out Loke Wynn, if you don't know him, he's a very, very talented artist who sometimes comes on shows and draws and talks. And you should check him out.
Yo, I'm gonna do a corn muffin coffee unboxing, like documentary style, like in black and white.
There it is. Speaking of which,
He's a
I'd
very
like to
talented,
Oh, it's a
up and coming artist.
That's amazing.
wrap around.
And as you guys know, in times of turmoil, art is more important than ever.
Yes, the
I thought
Sinister
food
Six.
was.
Is that true?
Wrong.
That's one of his best that I've seen.
That Doc Ock is sick up there in the corner.
Yeah, seven characters. That is only something on this cover. To
Sinister
do
Six.
7 characters on a like even on a wraparound. That's something that it takes a special artist, and especially somebody who's good at doing like small figures to get the detail and everything else in there. That's
Well, it's also
that's a
shout
challenge.
yeah, I
out.
can only do 6 characters. I can't do 7. So
Let's shout
can
out
only go as far as
Roscoe as
6.
well.
It's like
Roscoe
juggling.
is
You can only
another-
go, you know, you only handle so much.
Once you tell me go 7, I'm like, oh damn, I can't do this. I'm just not as talented.
Roscoe is
That's
another
where my
talented
talent runs
guy
out.
in the community.
Look, I only have one other cover that has the Sinister Six and Spider-Man on it, and it was done by Alex Ross, and he had to do it on 22 by 17. Okay.
And he was like, I don't know if I can do this. This is gonna be really hard, Rob.
Yeah, this is.
Luke was like, no
Do
fucking
you
problem.
do you know the type of medium I use?
He was like, Rob.
My paintbrushes cannot support that many characters.
Rob, you see my art, Rob. Luke
Wait,
won't
do that
do that
face-
to you.
Do that face again, lady. Do that. Face.
Rob, let me see your art. Roscoe won't do that to you. Izzy won't do that shit to you.
Did you see that?
That's what I do when I try to get some D.
I'm
Hey,
actually
come on, give me some D. Works every time. Get it, bad bitch. Sorry.
That's why you're.
That's
That's
my
why you're
middle
home
call,
alone.
bro. That's how I get it. I'm knee deep in it.
Jesus Christ. Sometimes you just gotta ask.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Man.
Bad Miss Kitty. Yeah, what chicken pot pie?
I think we're missing the opportunity to have Caroline on the big screen here.
I think.
Right, Brian.
There goes Freaky Louis Caroline
Oh,
being my
yeah.
Valentine.
Oh, sorry.
Girl.
Aww.
Diesel ass Louis.
Get in the Take off your socks.
Hey, here's the advantage. Freaky Louie will give you one hell of a massage.
Oh God. You know who give the best massages, and I would have never thought this?
I'm triggered.
Skinny ass little 110-pound bitches. Because they're so bony, they'll dig out into you, man.
You get that elbow in there, or
Dude, I
when
got
I go
a
to
free massage. Knee deep in dicks. It's like a forest and it's real rubbery. No. So
Yo, what the fuck?
I got this free massage one time, and I went, and it was this little skinny chick, and I was like, this bitch is not gonna do shit to me. I swear to God, I came out, I could hardly move my body, that little bony creep.
You know, I
You
think
get
that's
the
why
ones-
Asian massage parlors are so popular.
It's
a
the
different
little
reason,
ones.
madam. Different reason, madam.
Yes.
But
Uh-oh.
Different reason.
Uh-oh.
Not what it is.
The one that I go to, I've gone to over here. They get the pole up there, so they come up, they walk on your back, and they're doing the digging their heels in and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty kinky.
That's right.
I'm not into massages at all.
Not anymore.
No,
DJ Links isn't into anything
I'm not into massages.
He's in
except for corn muffins.
He's into some corn.
And oatmeal
Hey,
and
corn
green
muffins
juice.
are not into him right now.
I can only imagine, like,
Hey,
tonight,
DJ,
his wife's
how
gonna be in
old are
bed
you
with, like,
really?
corn muffins,
Corn
just, like,
muffins,
smeared all over
oatmeal,
herself. Like,
green juice. Are
You're
you
onto
really like
something.
97?
He's gonna try and be like Steve Jobs and eat weird shit like an apple a day. And hopefully not.
Once again, I feel bullied. I'm just here to have fun with friends. And if I wanted to be made fun of, I'll just go into the office.
Well, I think that's what friends do, is make fun of each other.
in a friendly manner.
That's true. That's true, Ron.
Maybe not.
All right.
In
Hell, that's what family does. So I mean, why can't it be
God.
friends too?
No, family is making fun, and then somebody gets mad, and then there's an argument happens, and somebody leaves crying. Then I'm just like, yo, but how
Somebody
are you
gets a
crying?
backhand.
I'm like, how are you crying? You're 41, Michael. And he's just like, yeah, you always making fun.
I know. I feel that.
This is very specific.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
It's
Gotta
also
suck it
you
up.
don't speak to each other for 48 years, and then that happens as well. So
No,
yeah,
no, I speak
Been
to
at
my
the
siblings
funeral.
every day.
Wait, around the hospital bed.
Funerals are wild, man. I've had so much experience with funerals in the last year. Like, I don't know if I told you guys. I might have told you separate.
Hold on, DJ. As your lawyer, I'd like for you to be very careful in what you say here. You just happen to have friends. They just happened to unalive themselves. It had nothing to. They weren't. You are not in any way contracted or involved in any way in any of this. So let's be clear on that.
It's just a lot of family dying. I think we're in a
coincidence.
Species,
it's purely coincidence.
Yeah. So I had no. So I had 2 funerals in January. So in January, it was my cousin's funeral. So we're there, whatever. And then on the very next day, it was Mrs. Lynx's uncle's funeral. So I'm there in the back and I'm playing my phone game. So mind you, in my family, it's just like every other month, it's somebody. I guess it's this age, right? Like the older generation or like whatever. And then on her side, that was the first person to pass away since her grandmother in 2000. So I'm like a funeral pro, so I'm back there. I'm playing my phone game, Marvel Contest of Champions.
You're the one who bites the dust,
Yeah, exactly. And somebody comes up, and I'm cracking jokes. Somebody's just like, have a little class, and I was just like,
"Oh my god, they said that to you."
I was like, "Fuck you, Vanessa."
I'll make my corn muffin.
I was just like, "Yo,
when's the buffet?"
Did you give her a hug after that?
No.
That's what you should have done.
No, everyone knows me as like a jokester. So then she's just like, damn, it wasn't like she said it mean. She was like, dude, have a little class. So then I'm like, fuck you, Vanessa. And then she just started laughing. And then I was just like, okay, I could get away with this more often then. Just tell people how I really feel. And then think it's a joke.
I can get
people out and they're like, yeah.
That's called the Chevy Chase.
Where's the buffet?
I think
go to hell, Justin.
What you should have done is said the exact same thing, but only in a French accent when she said to have a little class.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. See?
Fuck you, Vanessa.
100% classier.
I'm gonna call her up and just say that. She's gonna pick up. I'm just gonna say that. Fuck you.
My teenage angst has a body count.
Jesus Christ, what?
As a line from a movie.
Oh. Yeah, so my family, we're an endangered species, so enjoy every day that you can with me.
Well, DJ, I wonder, do you have
There's
a large
movie
family?
called The Heathers.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then it just makes a little more sense then,
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know, it's just everybody's just going. So I'm like, what do I get?
What do I get?
No, I'm just, nobody leaves me anything.
What'd they leave me?
Yo, it was
clean up on aisle 3.
Clean up on aisle 3. No, it was wild because that happens, right? When family members go, then people start arguing about stuff. It was one family member. We were in the hospital, and the person that was about to pass away, it was like a couple of days before he passed away. We're in the hospital, and somebody starts talking about, if he goes, he would have left me this, and it's just like, yo, you are wildin'. Like he's not even, or she's not even, or they're not even dead, and you're over here talking about they would have left me this. Like that shit is crazy, and it changes. Like I don't know, it changes perspective.
Well, I'll make sure it's just to clear the air here, because I want everybody to be witnesses to this. Mm-hmm. That in the event that something should happen to me and I have become unalived, I would like to make sure that it's clear that Justin Birch gets a meatball sub.
Yeah.
And nobody skimps out and gets him the 6-inch. He gets the full 12-inch meatball sub with provolone.
I support this idea.
That will help comfort you, Justin.
Yes.
It will.
And then you guys can all tell jokes about how Rob's last thing was to give Justin the footlong.
And then Rob, what slab off the wall are you going to gift me when you go? Can you just point to it behind you there?
She got dark.
That's all part of the estate. And
hey, when you die though, can I get them headphones?
It's on
Can I
camera.
get them headphones though when you die?
Sure.
Give me them headphones though.
You can. Which you want these wireless ones or the Sennheiser with the mic?
The one that's the least clean, that has most of your skin on it.
Oh, the Sennheisers then.
I got a project.
Got it. No problem. I'll be back. Then I'll be back 5 years later.
Gonna need some DNA for that.
Caroline, remember, he's not a big fan of the clones.
Ladies and gentlemen, mark the tape that
Clone
Caroline
War
asked me for my DNA.
Send in the clowns.
I need a specimen. Hey, I
Oh!
didn't say I needed your gametes because those are only 23 chromosomes. I need somatic cells because I need all 46 to make you, bro.
It
I
is
get it.
Valentine's
I
Day.
get it.
That's
Happy
what's
you-
kind of a suggestion.
I can't help it if other people interpreted that differently. I understand what you meant.
That was the nerdiest shit I've ever heard on comic book YouTube.
Bro, it gets so deep.
That's why I love
I
Lady
got
M.
so many come on lines that are science related.
Yeah, hit me one. Let's say we're in a bar, right? So I'm over there drinking something fancy because that's how I roll. Because I'm holding my cup like that, obviously.
Because DJ is a 1 percenter.
Girl,
I'm sorry. That's not true. He's a 2 percenter.
you look like
He aspires to be 1%.
you remind me of DNA, and I'd really love to unzip your jeans. Mm. Who's got 2 thumbs and fucks like a tiger? Works every time. Doesn't have science. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no come on lines.
Gotcha.
That's
We used to ionically
Just leave us
bond, but
with
I'd like to
that?
covalently bond with you.
Oh shit! But covalent bonds are actually stronger.
That's when I'll say barkeep
I'm out.
around for the young lady. And then as you turn around to grab your drink, phew, you just see my dust.
Yeah.
Well, that's why if you
That
just want the
works,
one night stand, you just go up here. Hey, would you like to ionically bond?
You know I'm an asshole when I said barkeep.
I see you got an extra set of electrons.
song.
Would you like to fill my orbital? Sorry. Mark, say something
I'm sorry, I was reading a news article.
about who.
If we're bothering you, you can.
No, not at all. I was just giving Kyle
Panel
one of my
of
old phones.
sellouts.
Kyle keeps breaking her phones, and I just had to give her one of my old ones to throw a SIM card in. And I was reading where they were trying to do my boy Rob over there in, but it looks like they got caught and busted. You're
Who
good,
got-
Rob. Just know you're safe.
What?
Stella.
No, it was just reported where the consultant firm for the wildfire relief, the top top consulting firm, people that were hired by Mayor Bass to bring in to rebuild, they just pled guilty to large scale fraud with the Hurricane Sandy stuff.
You
Finally,
shot.
it wrapped up. So yeah, the crooks that they were bringing in to rebuild your neck of the woods, they just said, "Yeah, y'all aren't the best.
That's hundreds of miles south of me.
We're all American, Rob."
Really? I got a different impression on the news, but whatever.
This could turn to a whole new topic.
Yeah, I'm out.
What is going on with
I'm
Razor?
more curious to find
Boy,
out.
do I have a
how-
rant today. Panel
more
of
curious about-
sellout.
Yeah. How am I a
What are
sellout?
sellouts?
What do we sell?
See these
out?
grills?
Big time corruptibles. That's clever.
For the right price.
Was it?
Talk to me.
I'm confused.
Well, then
Send
you're in the
Razor-
right place.
Send Razor
Dude.
the link so he can
Think-
jump on the
I think
panel
he
and be a
needs to
sellout
come
as
on and
well.
explain.
Yeah, just tell us, man. Just drop it. Drop the
I'm
knowledge.
already working on it.
No, I mean it's kind of little brother energy. I'm not sure if I can deal with more little brother personality
like
types
little
today.
brother
There's so
Oh,
many.
oh, little brother, you're gonna
Energy.
get it from your dad and your mother. Come here. No, come here, you son of a.
We're making money off
There
of
you
big
go.
time collectibles.
There you go, Ray.
Are you
What is
making money
that?
off of
Is
big time
Big Time-
collectibles?
I don't know.
No,
Is that a
no,
brand?
I
It's
literally
a-
don't make $1 off big time collectibles,
I don't even know what
which
it
is common knowledge.
How
Except
would you-
unless you're Razor.
How
What's
would you
a
make
big-time
money off
collect-
big time collectibles? Seriously, serious question.
Yeah,
So
serious
maybe-
question. Go ahead.
Maybe that's a misconception. Like why
Yeah.
would people think you make money off of big time collectibles?
I mean,
What the fuck is it first? I'm
Mark.
Googling shit.
Big time
Big Time
collectibles.
Collectibles is an online
retailer.
online retailer that has supported comics curing cancer by providing us with the Sonic the Hedgehog comic. They
Oh!
covered the entire cost last year for us and gave us half the production run.
Yeah, you're a
so-
fucking sellout.
Yeah, big time collectibles. It sponsors things that community does and stuff in the
I don't
hobby.
hang out with racists. I'm good. Thanks. All right. Well,
That's the go-to default when you have nothing to say.
got it. Okay.
Furiosa
Is it Furiosa
o'clock?
o'clock? Uh-oh. Make sure you're hydrated.
Flipping beans.
Make sure you're hydrated.
I need to look up this now. Now I really don't get. Oh, now I get it.
I'm so impressed by Marcus Samuelson.
Did you look up Furiosa?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly how it's like.
So did you,
Just
Mark?
a
Did you
lawless
guys talk
flick into the
about
bean.
Captain America this morning? Did you give us a thumbs up, thumbs
No,
down?
no, I haven't given any thoughts, reviews, feedback, or anything. Just seeing if people plan on seeing it because the technical release date isn't until today. You know,
Right,
so
right.
Oh,
No,
hold
but
on.
I meant just thumbs up, thumbs down. No,
I haven't given anything.
Okay, okay.
So let me just address Razor's.
Blink twice if it sucks.
Links just sold one for $50, so I'm sure. Yeah, all the mystery boxes I get, I sell the majority of it. That's how I make my money back. So I don't see what's the problem.
Yeah, it's a monthly subscription box. Like a lot of places do that, where you just get you sign up and one box a month comes in.
And by the way, they don't send it to us. We pay for those boxes.
Yeah, we literally pay for
to
the box.
support
It's a
big-time
subscription
collectibles, yeah.
subscription service. So you get different featured artists in them each month. So some months I'll get some that I might keep a book or two. Some months
Yo, Razor, like, calm the fuck down. Like, nobody's talking shit about anybody. Brian's on the stream. The stream is open for everybody. It's
You're
for
invited.
everybody.
Come on,
Brian
Razor.
is up there. I'm up
Dude,
here.
Razor-
So you need to calm the fuck
Razor,
down,
come
bro.
on
Razor
up.
knows that, dude. It's common practice that the dude don't make sense when he talks. He's just literally just fishing for reaction so he can rant and just laugh about it to himself, man. Playing into that is just a joke. Like taking people like Sticky Goose serious, taking people like Razor serious. They say it in their shit. They're here just to do this.
I would like to say that it's possible for me to have multiple friends. Whether or not my friends get along doesn't change the fact whether or not I am friends with other people. Your individual problems with one another don't necessarily equate to problems that I have with one another.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well said, Ralph.
And that's my position.
Well, when Eru Iluvatar, the great god of Middle Earth, created all the Valar, Melkor, the greatest among them, sowed discord by singing against the melody. And then Iluvatar looked at Melkor and said, I know you, for I made you. You can do nothing that is against my plan. You're part of it. And then he was like, fuck you, Lynx, I'm coming on. No. Anyways, basically it means just there's going to be discord, and it's okay.
But we're not on Discord. We're on StreamYard.
You're right.
I just sent you the link.
That was
Oh,
He already has the link.
my sad streaming joke.
Lord,
You know, the only thing I'll say too is if I think if Rob had a problem with me, or if I had a problem with Rob, we've known each other long enough, or even DJ, that we would just work it out between ourselves. Like
we use words. We use words.
All of us. You know what I mean? I don't.
You mean like normal people?
We use words.
Weird.
Using words is good.
I think the direct approach, just one-on-one person.
I mean, Justin's probably another story. I'm not dealing with that clown. But
letters, not words. Sorry.
Roses are red.
Justin, would you write me a strongly worded statement?
Whoa! I don't write. I mean, you would have.
That's right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Think of like the actual.
Again, I apologize for the second time today. I've made a mistake.
Thank you.
And I rescind my statement.
We're on point. Rob apologizes for two things today. It's
what did he apologize for?
Like, what's going on here? Is this like?
I don't know. I didn't hear him. Did he apologize?
I think Rob might have got some last night, and that's why he's so happy.
Wow.
Oh shit!
I slept through the recliner last night. So.
It's a magnet.
That Valentine's Eve, Nookie.
You know,
wow. Your wife did show a smile, a real big smile, on your stream last night. He is blushing like a motherfucker. Like, I did my fucking business. You leave me the fuck alone. You want to talk about comics?
The top of your head is blushing, Rob.
I'm sorry, Rob.
What?
So DJ, quick question: did you enjoy the movie without giving anything away?
I did. I mean, it's not a perfect movie by any stretch of the imagination, but I did enjoy it.
How long was it?
Same. I feel the same way.
It fell short.
It was like an hour and a half, or was it 2 hours?
It was like 140, 150, something like that.
Oh, really? It felt short. Like it felt really short.
That's over 2 hours.
140? No, 140 is not over 2 hours.
All right, what's 60 divided by 140, honey? That's 2 hours.
We don't need a Department of Education.
I love you. Oh my God. I love you so much.
There was moments with the CGI was like, oh crap.
Yeah, CGI was kind of wonky.
There was some bad CGI in some moments, though. Some obvious too.
Rate it. They don't want you to rate. Well, Mark said he couldn't rate it. He's got.
No, I can rate it. I'm just not doing it this early on.
I know Mark does his Sunday
I'll have
thing.
the full Sunday spoiler stream. Plus, I want
you
people
wanna
to
think
see it or
about it
not see it based on their own thing. Because no matter what anyone says, people make decisions about seeing movies based on like the atmosphere. You know.
Yeah.
118
Yeah, like
minutes
right
was the
now.
runtime.
Like
All
right
right,
now,
so
after,
that's
after
1 minute and 50.
2 minutes behind.
1 hour and 58.
Yeah.
like after hearing like 4 people say like it's okay, like I already don't want to see it.
It's worth watching.
Still gonna see it.
That's like
It's
the
worth
said
the
that.
watch.
That means I don't want to watch it.
Well, if you
45
compare it
minutes
to
of
the other
trailers.
Captain America movies, it pales in comparison.
We don't. If that is.
Is that saying much? I don't know.
There you go, see Bizzle.
Is
I
there
think
something
everyone
else?
says the same thing about the movie. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I actually have never seen a trailer.
It's a
for it.
movie.
Trailers I saw were ones that were already. I didn't see anything new trailer wise, but it's still fun seeing like a lot of those on the big screen for the first time.
Yeah, and there's a lot of action scenes. I'm
I
sure
think
makes
there
it
was
real fun.
one trailer I didn't see, but I don't even remember it. So I guess that says a lot about that trailer.
Like I saw the Fantastic Four trailer on the big
saw
screen.
that one.
That was that felt the same, but seeing the Jurassic Park trailer on the scene, like that was
with
Yeah, I saw
Scarlett
that one too.
Johansson?
that was wildly different. When you got the shot of them over the water,
Yeah.
with the Spinosauruses and stuff, I'm like, dude, this is going to be a theater experience
See,
film.
I think it jumped the
the
shark
trailer
2
gave me
movies
that
ago.
vibe.
I'm
So-
just like, come on, they can't keep making this shit.
They
got
showed
Star Joe in it now.
yeah. They
Jeez.
showed
Like they're
they
starting a
showed the
new
Jurassic
trilogy kind of thing, kind of like what they do with the Jurassic World trilogy, where you have like a couple new actors that they'll carry through.
Jurassic Universe.
That's what
I'm
they
all
should have
for
called
it.
it, Jurassic
I'm all for it,
Universe.
The
I would have
JCU.
gone for a different name.
Jurassic Cinematic
I
Universe.
saw the trailer for Novocaine, which I'm actually looking forward to seeing that.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, Novocaine looks pretty fun.
You're gonna go see it no matter what. Yeah, same. I mean, it's like I don't care
Yeah.
what people say.
Yeah.
You gotta be your own judge.
Oh, it's definitely better than Craven.
Like I'll definitely like if my friends and the people whose opinions like I value in terms of like cinema, like their thoughts, like I'll take note, but I'm still not gonna just not see it unless I don't know. There's some I don't know. Probably gonna see shit.
Gets a solid 3. That's what I'm gonna give it. A solid 3, right smack in the middle. Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you go see it, you be the judge of it. I liked Thor 2. Everybody hates Thor 2. I'm a Melkor fan. What can I say? Dark World was banging. I'm not popular for that.
Yeah, it was a movie.
Dive into the ether, bitches, to some subclass plot. But there was
There was some wine. There was wine in the movie, right? Wasn't there? Was the ether wine?
ether.
Liquid?
No, it was like
Liquid gem?
red blood. It was like red carnage symbiote shit. I don't know.
Which reminds me, was that the only gem that was liquefied?
That I can recall.
Was it a liquid?
Well, they made it seem like it was a liquefied gem,
Or
and all the other
gas.
ones were like gems.
No,
I thought it was like a gas or something.
I don't even remember.
yeah, it was like
now.
an evil entity. It was like
Or-
just like.
And it
Was
was
there, is
big.
there a post-credit scene in Cap?
Yes, there is. There's no
Okay.
mid credit though. There's a post credit, but no mid.
Okay.
Which was weird, not having a mid. Just went from one. It just went to the the closing credits, the regular credits where they show little things here and there. which that was
Oh.
kind of lame too.
I have a
And
question.
then it just goes right into regular credits, the scrolling credits, and then you get the end credit. So it's there. Nothing.
Right.
So I have never seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because I'm a wuss.
Oh
But
man, it's good.
I do
That's a good
wanna
one.
know. I can't
Except
watch
for
the
the-
animal shit. It fucks with me. I can't do it,
Yeah.
even if it's fucking animated. But
But
like,
they messed up Adam Warlock.
it just hurts me. It just I can't. I don't like it. I grew up on a farm. I like animals more than people. But like, is there any kind of? Do you think there'll be like a Magus? Like there was a Warlock, right?
No, they're not even touching Magus right now.
What
They
did
didn't
do
get
with
Warlock
in it?
right. They
Did
didn't even get
not?
Warlock right.
I didn't know.
They screwed up Warlock.
Yeah, I had to cut up mice, dude. It was not. I don't like fucking with animals.
To be
It fucked
fair,
with me.
Adam Warlock was more him than it was Adam Warlock.
Okay, so it was more him. Like they don't know what the fuck's going on, and he's still kind of dangerous.
Well, no, he came out and he's kind of like a buffoon. They made him into like a buffoon, which
I'm
I was not happy about.
I know because you really like him. So.
Boom! What up, Ray?
Oh, he's got sleepy eyes.
Yeah.
It's early. Not everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quick because I gotta go to work, so I'm not gonna be here too long. I'll be honest with you, I don't really give a shit about a whole lot of people on this panel, so I'm gonna just only do my direction towards DJ Links. The rest of you, I can really don't give really shit about. Maybe Rob a little bit, but the rest of you, honestly, I don't really care about. DJ Links, I'm disappointed in. I'll be honest with you. I've had a Instagram. I'll be honest with you. None of you guys I really consider friends. We comment with each other. We have commentary with each other, but we're not friends. You guys are friends with each other. Now, here's what happened. I had a conversation with DJ Links, and I'm going to fucking share it now, and I'll share it on my rant, too, because this is fucking amazing to me. Where this guy, fucking Links, supposedly reached out to me, and on my Instagram conversation that we had, it was all love about how you were going to be all fucking supportive and how Brian LCS was a dickhead for doing what he did on the comic book community awards. And I'm going to pull out. I'm not going to be a sponsor anymore.
100%.
A lot of other people.
100%. And Rob said
that I support you and I don't support whatever Brian did. But here you are.
On Legion of Comics, on
Legion of
Comics' stream where anybody is welcome. You're welcome. Brian's welcome.
Yeah, so you're gonna hang out on here. This is your thing, right, bro? You're gonna hang out with this.
You're hanging out with.
Hey Razor. Let him explain it real quick. Let him explain it real quick, man.
Okay, go ahead, Legion. Explain.
No, I'll explain.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yo, I did reach out to you. I did have a problem with the awards. I'm not gonna say shit publicly. That's not my style. I did have problems with the awards. I had a problem with Brian talking about the awards. Not the awards. As one of the biggest sponsors, I had an issue with what happened with the Taco Bell joke. I was offended. My wife was offended. This and that. I told you that personally. I didn't tell that to Brian or anything like that. I told you that personally.
Right, but here you are. Here you are at the panel with them, man. How does that look? What's the optics on that, Links?
I'm on Legion of Comics' stream.
What fucking the racist Brian LCS? How's the optics on that?
Hey.
How you looking? You looking real good right now, bro.
Real quick, Ray. Let me ask you,
homie.
how does not if you choose not to sponsor the awards anymore as a response to not liking the joke or agreeing with it, does that mean you have to like everything else in your life you have to cut off from somebody too? Is that what you feel?
Yeah. When it comes to this guy right here, your buddy that's sitting to the left of you, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. I have nothing to do with him.
Now,
He's a racist. I'm not going to jump on the panel with him because it's your show. Oh, Legion's my buddy, but Brian's on there. Fuck that. If Brian's on there, I'm not going to be on there. I'm going to the panel it is.
You keep calling him a racist. No, but
I stand for something. I'm not like Links who's going to say, well, but that's my friend. I'm going to go jump on his panel because Brian's on there.
Honest question. You say you stand for something. You say he's a racist. You say you would never do that. None of that stuff. Well, explain this shit.
Trying to make me look bad. Razor threatened them, and it's not. It's that real. I'm gonna be real with you. It's that real white shit right there. He threatened me. I'll tell you what. No matter how drunk I get, no matter how stupid I get, you'll never ever hear any racial word, epithet, anything come out of my body. It's that real. I'm gonna be real with you. It's that real white shit right there. Never. No matter how drunk I get, no matter how stupid I sound, you never see me slip up because I don't slip up. It's not in my body. It's that real. I'm gonna be real with you. It's that real white shit right there. You'll never have to worry about me saying some racist shit where you have to question if it's racism or not. If you have to question if it's racist or not, there's your fucking answer right there. It's that real. I'm gonna be real with you. It's that real white shit right there.
Floor's yours.
You're a fucking pussy, bro. It's that real white shit. Yeah, I said that. What else you got for me?
Hey, that's not racist though.
Explain
this
it.
guy?
No,
Who's
explain
it, Nick?
it.
This fucking guy? Yeah, it's not racist, Nick. What else you got?
Why is that not racist?
Because I don't got to explain it to your dumb ass if you don't get it, and you're on the panel with Brian LCS, and you think that I'm racist, and you guys got it fucking twisted. If that's what you think I'm a
everyone who
racist,
just watched
when you're
that
sitting
clip-
here with Brian LCS, you guys are, the whole community is fucked up, bro. If you
you're on
think
this
that I'm
panel too right
racist,
now.
let me ask
You're
you,
on this
Nick and
panel too
Mark,
right
you
now.
guys think that between me and Brian, you guys think that I'm the racist one on the panel? Then I'm gonna tell you this right now. You guys got
I'll be happy to answer your question, but I would like
Bizarro
to be happy to answer your question. But I would love for you
You guys are fucking stupid if you think that I said because that's some white shit. Yeah, that is some white shit. People do white shit. Mexicans do brown shit. That's right. I said that, and I fucking own it. So what?
Instead of just laughing it off and like it's nothing, I'm genuinely asking. Can you explain how?
No, I don't need to explain it to you because you guys don't get it. You guys don't, because you're a white guy, Mark. You're a white guy who don't understand, bro. You don't get it. You think that that's racist because you don't want to quit talking. Shut the fuck up for a minute. Let me talk. You want me to explain it? Why don't you shut up and
someone ask you a question.
I'm answering your fucking question.
You're defensive.
Give me a minute.
I know you're probably embarrassed by the clip.
Mark, let him talk.
Go ahead.
Right? Yeah, thank you, Links. So fucking Mark, you want me to answer your question? First off, that's not racist because you don't understand what racism is. First off, you never lived it because I said that's white shit, that's racist, and you have no idea what racism is. None. Is that what you're calling me a racist because I said that's white shit?
I'm not.
No, bro, that's called honesty. That's called being truthfulness. When I say that's white shit, that's not being racist. I'm being honest and truthful. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. When this guy says I'm going to send you a Taco Bell to a sweaty Mexican, Mark,
I'm not talking
that's
about
racist, motherfucker.
I'm not talking about that stupid ass shitty joke that he
I
did.
am. Well, I clarified it for you. I just answered the question. So what else you got for me?
Let's see. Rob's got his hand up.
I have a question.
Of course you do, Rob.
Why is that tone?
Because
you're also one of the guys that reached out to me who's going to be like, oh, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. I can't believe I was gone for a weekend. This happens. I'm so sorry, Razor. I'm not going to. And then here you are.
Hold on.
Another sellout, just like the rest of your fucking cronies up here. So what do you got
so,
to say, Rob?
So I'll address that first.
Sure, let's go. I
didn't apologize to you.
I'm glad you did it because I don't really want it now.
Because I had nothing to do with it.
Good.
What I did say, and I said I would not be. I was disappointed, and that I would not be a sponsor any longer. That is true.
Good.
Nothing. I said nothing more to you on that subject. On that.
Okay.
Also, I think that and I understand your position, although I cannot relate because obviously, like you said, I have a certain privilege by birthright that I can't ever fully understand. But I understand your position. I do think, however, that from what I have observed, because I don't have the full story necessarily, but my observation is that you have gone a step a little bit too far in that. Hold on, let me finish. While Brian's joke had racial overtones and was inappropriate and offensive, I don't think that just because you say a joke like that, that doesn't necessarily make you a racist completely.
I disagree completely. I says that actually shows who your true character is when you take a shot at somebody who it's premeditated shot when you have time to think about it. That tells me you're a racist. I disagree totally. And that's why I'm on this panel. And that's why I have my show and I do my discussions. And that's why 35, 40 people showed up the other night to have a discussion about racism or not and fucking midnight, 2:00 Eastern time. Because guys, sorry to fucking disagree with you, but there's a lot of us that disagree with you. A lot of us.
Are you talking about the show
that
where
is
you made
not correct.
Are you talking about
when
the show
somebody
where you made
slips
fun of
up,
the
it shows
handicap?
you who they are. When you have time to think about an award show, you premeditate something that you know that's racist. You had time to think about it. So that tells me this fucking guy has no fucking clue. So I'm sorry, I disagree, Rob. Totally. He's premeditated. He had time to plan it. He knew what he was doing. He took his racist joke and he got caught for it. He got caught. He slipped up. Racists slip up all the time. Racism is out there. People don't like being called out on it, but I'm calling people out on it. And you don't like it.
Did he? But I got a question. Did he slip up like you said, or did he make a premeditated effort to get this planned out to show everyone he's a racist?
Both. He premeditated it and he slipped up by showing he's a racist. Both.
So he went out of his way to make everyone think he's a racist. Got it.
Yeah, sure, Mark. You got it.
That's what you said.
I'd like to say.
No, I know. I get it. It's your buddy, Mark. I know. He delivers you your words. He gives
What
you
are you not?
fucking reach around. I get it, man. Nobody likes their friend being called a racist. I get it, man. But you know what? If he's really your friend, Mark, you would have fucking said, "Hey, Brian. Hey, Brian. You know what? That was kind of shitty. That was wrong, and you should probably apologize." But you know what? You're not a real man, Mark, or you would have fucking said that. You're cowering behind Brian, bro. Because he gives you awards. He's always fucking patting your back. None of you have the fucking balls to tell this guy, hey, you fucked up. Maybe you should apologize to Razor right now. None of you have the balls to do that. None of you.
Did he apologize multiple times, Ray?
No, he did not. He apologized like, okay, this is apologize. I'm sorry if you were offended. My sponsors are out there. I'm going to have to do this a second time. So, hey, I know that there's jokes, but I'm sorry that that's not a fucking apology, Mark. I'm going to tell you right now. For being a Mexican and having to deal with racism, you don't apologize start off by saying, I apologize if you were offended. That is not an apology. I'm going to tell you this a fucking 10 times, man. You do not start apologizing by saying, if you were offended, Mark. That's not a fucking apology when it comes to racism, man. When are you guys going to fucking learn that?
I agree with that.
I agree that we should disagree, and that's fine. I don't agree.
You know what? I'm going to get out of here, man. I'm really disgusted by this. You guys enjoy your fucking day.
I find it. I'm disturbed by the fact that simply because I don't cut Brian off completely from being because he shows up on a panel that I don't disappear and bounce out of a panel that now I'm a racist. That's pretty.
And that's where it loses me. Like
that's a stretch.
I think he's completely justified in being upset, offended, disgusted by the joke and everything. But it is the level in which you take it. And at this point, last week, he's a friend. He considers me a friend, but now this week because I'm on a panel, dude,
Brian's on a panel
because it's gotten to the point where it's just it comes off. Like I'm not saying this is what Ray's doing specifically him, but that just acting like that, going that far.
I still respect what you want to do, Razor. You're right to do your thing, and I welcome you to do your thing and call out what you want to call out. I just disagree, and that's fine. We can disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just my 2 cents. When emotions are that high, it's difficult to stay focused and not get upset. And personally, I don't. Hey, Roscoe, he's coming on.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I'm not a racist. No.
Hey, he's a racist.
No, I just wanted to come on and brighten the panel a little bit more because of that bullshit that just happened. So, say hi.
You know, sometimes people.
Roscoe, how are you?
Looking good, Roscoe. Looking good.
Did you get the move on? Okay, is everything all right?
Can I just say something because a lot of that was directed towards me.
Yes, I'm sorry, Brian.
My intent with that joke was directly focused at Razor and only Razor. My intention was not to upset a larger community, and I never used specific words that he was talking about. I didn't say Mexican. I didn't say any of that. And you can go back and look at it. That's not what I said. So, and I understand after the fact why more people were upset, but my intention was directed at Razor. And, obviously I've already apologized for it. It was a mistake to do that. And, and I had a number of people reach out right after saying, hey, I didn't like what you said and, that kind of thing. So I understand it, that it affected other people other than what it was intended for. And so, I've apologized for it. I don't I don't know what more I can do as far as that. I said it was out, and I actually didn't. I mean, I don't want to get technical, but if you go back and look at it, it wasn't. I didn't say it. It was a voiceover. I wrote the joke, but it wasn't like I said it directly. And not that excuses any of it.
None of that really matters. The point is you made a bad call. You addressed the bad call, and I think Razor described it perfectly. Not about your situation, but he was talking about a separate thing that happened recently that they were, of course, making content out of and ranting out of and laughing out of for hours and making jokes about handicapped people during it and everything, which receipts for everything, I say, as always. But in that stream, he was talking to one of the people in the chat, and he pointed out to him, like, all that the people that did something wrong can do is apologize. And now they need to apologize this way, which there is a better way to apologize and a worse way to apologize based on the situation. But he said it was up to the person in the chat who was offended for them to accept it or not. And that's where it's at. Like you apologize. Everyone can measure how much they liked your apology themselves, and they have the right to choose to accept it or not accept it. That's completely up to them, and that's just how it is.
You know, and the other thing is now I have to live with the consequences of it, right? You know, and I'll direct that towards like DJ and Rob, who have been fantastic supporters of the CBC Awards from promoting it and financial, you know, being sponsors and things like that. And so now that's on me. I have to live with that if somebody chooses not to support the awards and sponsor it going forward. And I can respect that. I won't have ill will towards anybody who decides because of that from last year that they don't want to support moving forward. I get that. And that, like I said, that's on me. And so, that's something that I'll have to deal with going forward.
I'm going to have to bounce because I've got a secret meeting with Evil Mike behind stage.
Is this a Fortnite issue?
You guys, support Mike issue. Yes, take care.
I said a Fortnite.
Fortnite Mike. Oh, that'll be later. Right now, it's a powwow Mike. We got to go to the
UBA.
It's time for a session of depth talking.
I think that's our first Atomic Dog reference ever on this stream. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. I'm out. You guys be
Bye,
safe.
lady.
We'll talk later. We'll catch up later. See y'all. Bye.
Make like
an hour. We got Roger Rican in the chat. What's up? We sent you the link, homie.
I'm gonna go soon too, I think. I also have a secret meeting. I would like to say though that in all of this that happens, that I think, like, personally for myself, talking about just from my point of view, when I was raised in I thought my family was very racist. And it was hard growing up like that and having to dismiss what they're saying and separate it and trying to feel like, and it's not like I don't like not see color or something like that. I see color. People are different. You know what I mean? But it's a work in progress. I struggle with it, and I try to work on it and do what's right. But it's hard because that was like in my upbringing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why it's so important we don't carry that forth for our children. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good shit. Roscoe, what's new with you?
Nothing. No, I just trying to get on track here in South Carolina now, and trying to get my place in order, and dealing with my illness, which sucks. I was just in urgent care the other day because of how bad I got. So, but I'm all right. I'm hanging in there, man. Doing what I can. I have not seen Captain America. I watched the hockey game last night.
Oh yeah.
USA.
Who played?
Suck it, Finland. Suck it.
Yeah. USA beat Finland last night 6-1.
There's like an in-season tournament that's happening in the NHL between USA, Canada, Finland, and Sweden. They basically all the NHL players have gone to their like national team, and there's this little in-season tournament that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Saturday night, 8:00. U.S. versus Canada. Get ready.
Blame Canada.
Right.
I think everyone does.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
automatically. That's the starting point, is to blame Canada, and you move backwards from there. Nick, have you recovered yet?
No. I'm sorry, Drax.
Yeah,
That's
Drax.
yeah. Come
Ain't
on.
happening.
When your starting goalie is Jordan Bennington, no.
Yeah. I don't watch hockey, so I don't know anything.
You don't know anything.
I don't know it. That's kind of true, though.
I know they use sticks.
Do you know Wayne Gretzky?
I've heard of that guy.
Oh, so you know
He was in this cartoon, a Saturday morning cartoon with like Michael Jordan and Bo Jackson. Remember that cartoon? That was a fun cartoon.
I'm looking for that comic book, to be honest with you.
Was it a Star comic?
Yeah.
I'll definitely talk about that comic book then.
Mary. Appreciate you, bro.
Love you, Roscoe, bro.
Yeah, love you guys too. Yeah, I wanted to come on because I haven't been around and stuff, and I did see Mark, and I saw that comic Viking.
And
Roscoe
Finn
had to come on to show off
and
half
Finn,
the
yeah.
Roscoe.
Yeah, you got lucky. Finn was playing hooky.
Yep. Yeah, he was kept talking to Paul. That was great. He's like following Paul around the whole place, asking him stuff. That was great.
Just
You
chatting.
never
him up.
left our
He's
mind, dude. You may have been gone for a little
if
bit.
Dad's semi-busy, I'll just follow Paul. Just rambling to him the whole time.
I think StreamYard needs to add that smoke bomb feature. I think now that we're paying more for it, they need to.
Just have
like
the
when
little
you get in, you should
cloud.
disappear in a cloud of smoke.
Yeah, they might charge you an extra $25 for it.
That's true.
So you can keep it.
Unreal.
Hey Nick, how was MegaCon, man? Now that you're out of it.
I'm still recuperating. I got sick right after.
You caught a
Carl
bug or
Dread.
something?
How was Saturday for you?
Maybe I can show what I got from the convention.
You got the con crud.
I missed MegaCon this year, and of course Todd McFarlane's there, and Nick Kicks and Comics and Shop, and.
But Roscoe, now you're so much closer to Heroes Con.
That's absolutely true. I don't even need to have a place. I could just drive there. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Through the best online retailer of comics, Big Time Collectibles, and Mark, Legion of Comics, I was able to secure a spot working for Scott's Collectibles this past MegaCon. And I handled a guy by the name of Gabriel Delato. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of him.
He's okay.
So for 3
I've seen a
days,
Spidey cover or two of his.
yeah, for 3 days, this guy who worked one convention ever got literally put with the second biggest guy in the show. And throughout all his signatures and remarks, they have to do pen tests. So,
wow,
this was his exclusive for Scott's Collectibles, and you can see all of the squiggly lines to make sure that the markers were good. A few of the signatures there.
Finally, Rod. Finally.
Yo, I had to get on the computer.
Rod was
Listen,
having a hard
man.
time getting on. It's his first day on YouTube. Welcome, Rod.
Rod, check it out, bro. Check it out, mi hermano.
Those are awesome, Nick.
Is that a doodle? Is that a doodle sheet where they
These
get
are really doodle pads, but at the end of the day, he'll remark it as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I seen him do that. I seen him. There's a couple of guys that does that. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yo, I just wanted to jump on and say a few words, all right, before I leave. Brian did what he did, right? Everybody want to say whatever they want to say, especially that one dude, all right? And Brian apologized. So if no one wants to accept that apology, fuck you, all right? Now that dude came on my stream and called me a fake Puerto Rican. Did I retaliate against him on my stream? I stood quiet. This happened maybe the end of last year around that time. And I got messages that were saying, how the hell you stood quiet? I'm not going to feed into it. I know what I am. All right. So if Brian says something, people want to take it the wrong way, and he apologized and he recognized it, then let it be, man. And I'm cool with Brian. So that dude's got some mental issues, man. So I don't even watch his shit, and he jumps on my stream. He wants to call me that. So you know what, man? And if he's watching right now, fuck you, bro. And don't ever jump on my stream or bash some of these homies right here that's been around for a long time. You're a young buck and don't know a thing or two. Now, if you got something to say, I'm Puerto Rican, you Mexican, my wife is Mexican. You come at me then. And I don't like starting drama, but you know what? He apologized, man. Everybody learn from the mistakes. We learn from mistakes every damn day. I still do. So, man, get over it. All right? Just get over it, man.
Yeah, I've always been a huge
community, and everybody likes each other. If you got a problem, send them a message, talk it out, and move forward, man.
I've always been a huge supporter of, like, he has the right to do what he wants. He can make videos about this and that, but you know, real harm comes from taking things too far, because the people that watch this stuff, you know, it's one of those, like, you have to be mindful of your platform, no matter how big or small you think it might be. Different people watch it, and you don't know what you may affect. And that doesn't just go for Razor, that goes for everybody who's on one of these things. You know, and some people take that more seriously than others, and some people lean into this stuff just too far. I don't know.
Yeah, I just want to jump on and say, Brian, you're all right, man.
Thank you, Rod. I appreciate
that. If people want to say something and if you felt as though, all right, maybe it did come off wrong or whatever, and you realized it and you came out and you said my bad or whatever, then all right, it's cool. Everybody should move on. We all learn, and you'd be like, all right, let's keep it going. Let's move forward. So I ain't got no beef with none of y'all cats, man. And Roscoe, you look good, bro.
Thanks, Rod. Good seeing you, brother.
Good, man.
Can you believe how little of Roscoe there is left?
That joke with him said he lost an entire TM Nerdy and now looks like TM Nerdy.
When Mark gave me a hug, he's like, "Holy crap! I can fit my arms up. Wait, I can touch my elbows. Like, what the hell?"
It'd be like that. What movie was it? The Nutty Professor. He just looks down and you say, "I can see."
All right, guys.
Good, Roscoe, man. Like, seriously, Roscoe.
And keep on rocking, guys. Keep on rocking. Great stream. All right.
Thank you, Rod.
They're all always welcome, my man. All always welcome. Whether like it, agree with them or not, some things are best left out of like public forums, but as long as shit doesn't get like breaking TOS and stuff, which we don't control those, you know, that's not up to us how those are set. But yeah, as long as people are willing to want to be heard, people want to listen to them to a degree. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. What we're supposed to do.
All right.
This is the thing I don't get, though. Why watch? If it disturbs you and you don't like it, why watch?
For content, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't respond. I don't make videos on stuff like that. I don't do response videos. I don't comment and play into stuff like that because it's sticky goose. You know, you're looking for content. If you really cared and wanted to affect change, you would just be in an active space that you liked. You'd be fostering a space that you liked. But when you like comments are made, like, you see how many people came and watched, of course they did. Like same, like you go watch a Sticky Goose video and 90% of the comments are people that dislike them and stuff. Like, it's common knowledge. People hate watch stuff, man. It's just content.
But his thumbnail also was like, I think it had Comic Journey and it had Bleaker. So I mean, you have people that are, you know, friends with those two people from the community, and they're probably like, well, what the hell is he talking about? The guy that I really like, and that's how he's getting views, and you know, and that sucks, you know, because now you know what's next. His next rant is going to be Legion's morning hangout, and it's going to be this, and that's his next video. Already know.
Yeah.
100%.
That was the whole point of him jumping in the comment, just firing stuff up.
Yep, he's got to get content somehow. So he's trying to create it.
And I guarantee you, everything he said is going to be not addressing anything that was said, just bashing people, and no good faith at all in it. It's not trying to affect change. It's just running a narrative he's leaned into. He's got to stay leaned into it. That's fine. People do what they want to do. Do what you want to do. The rest of the people that enjoy the platform and stuff like that will just continue doing what they want to do. Everyone's entitled to their own shtick.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like
not
the
for
show
nothing,
between
but
the
I mean,
lines.
a lot of problems have been aired out on this stream.
Just one, oh yeah. Because everyone's always invited. Razor's always invited. Like I think it's ridiculous. Don't agree with everything he says. He makes points in other areas, agree with some of it, but always invited. Always welcome.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's the thing. Drama. Let's talk about comic books, right? Isn't that why we all came here in the first place?
Exactly.
So Roscoe, now that you mentioned that, drawing anything good lately?
Burke, I don't feel well.
I'm just working on stuff little by little.
Yes.
I have like commissions that I'm trying to finish
You
up
need
here,
more?
but it's been shitty because
I'm intrigued by that.
my hands have been a lot worse than they have been. You know, I had to get a medication approved. The medication got approved. It didn't work. So now I'm waiting to get approval for another medication. So it's like, you know, it's like I'm a guinea pig, you know, it's like, we'll see if this works since you've already tried these other 20 other medications. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, then I'm screwed, you know? So it's, but you know, little by little, you know, I do apologize for people, you know, that are waiting for commissions, but you know, I am working on them. Is, you know, it's just taking me longer than it normally does, which already took me some time. But again, I also had to move. My house was damaged during a hurricane. A tornado came through and ripped a hole right in my freaking roof. So a lot of things happened. So yeah, just a lot of stuff happened at the end of last year.
Do you equate part of that being because your roof was out fucking?
Yeah. Well, my roof's getting more action than me. No, I'm just kidding.
Roscoe, you moved down there with Mama and Pop or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you got a nice little breeze now, right?
Oh, freaking!
It's now a real open floor plan design.
He was like, "Oh man, the shower's not working.
skylight.
Let's go to this guy's room."
He put a sunroom in. He didn't realize he was doing it though.
A lot of natural air and natural sunlight. It helps. It helps the retail value.
There you go.
I know,
Yeah,
it was in Florida,
exactly.
so it was always raining.
Everybody likes natural light.
Yeah, that's right. And I had rainwater. I just put a glass there, and then I just.
Yeah.
What's nice about it is that you could get a nice breeze, but it was in a place where the gators couldn't just sneak in.
That
There
is
you go.
true. That is
But
true.
but the
yeah.
squirrels can.
Yeah, and the birds, they just flew in, you know.
Yeah.
They stole my sandwich. And, no.
Oh, you got bird flu. Got it. Okay.
Oh. But yeah, next visit is Brian. I got to meet up with Brian now.
Yeah,
So Brian's
we gotta get together.
not
Yeah,
too
we're
far
like-
from me either.
We're like
Wow,
45 minutes
4 out
apart.
of 4. That's I give it a little more than that, but wow. Natural light is always great.
Did we have our
Actual Dracula.
superhero moment there in that movie? I'm going to see it a little later on, but
I've intentionally not gave any thoughts on it, good, bad, or indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of waiting. It seems a little premeditated in honor of Tyler Glass, saying neutral until people have the time to see it.
Was the post-credit scene intriguing?
So Nick, look at my face.
That tells me a lot.
Yeah.
How is Tai Tai doing? I reached out to him the other day to check in on him, and I hadn't heard back.
Doing all right. I spoke to him
doing all right.
before a
I
while.
know you guys are in,
Watching a lot of Butler basketball games.
Gotcha. Okay. Just making sure he's all right.
Yeah,
My dog's
I'm
fine.
gonna see that in theaters.
I think Anthony Mackie, he held his own. It's kind of hard. He held his own. The movie, you know, I don't think the problem with the movie was him. I think he was fine.
I liked him in Twisted Metal.
Well, gentlemen, as much fun as this has been this morning, I got to run. I actually have a meeting in Romania. No, I mean I have a work meeting. I gotta get on.
That's
the
you?
Twisted Metal 2 trailer dropped. All right, Brian.
All right.
Justin,
I'll be listening in.
I wasn't like a diehard. I mean, I played the game a few times growing up. I didn't watch the first season, but I did recognize a little stinger at the end of the trailer with Axel putting his hand into like locking in place, getting ready to take off. So they're bringing Axel into season 2. Who's just like a guy holding on to 2 big wheels riding around.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like, where's the engine?
Like, I've been enjoying all the content that's been out. Invincible, I've been catching up with. I actually like Neighborhood Spider-Man as well.
Neighborhood Spider-Man's good.
That was surprised me. I put it on the other day while I hopped on the treadmill, and I was like, "Oh, everybody's right. Everybody who has told me that this was surprising and it wasn't a kiddie and it was much better than you thought it was going to be, they were right."
Yeah, and I've been rewatching Daredevil season 3 too, and that's
so the posters are in the train stations now, and they look so good
for Daredevil.
Yeah, they look so good. The posters. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
I just want a Bullseye in a comic accurate costume.
I think Bullseye is gonna meet his maker.
Is Bullseye even in this new season?
He's in it.
Because what, they're bringing in Muse or whoever it is the big bad?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's the big bad. I think he's gonna be maybe 2 or 3 episodes. That's my personal opinion.
I don't like it.
Yeah. They are saying that it's more violent than the Netflix series. That's what they're saying now.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. After them saying Moon Knight was going to be the most violent series ever, and then watching that, I don't believe it.
Moon Knight was not violent at all like that.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey.
Yay.
Well, I had a one-on-one with my friend in a peace pipe, and I had to drop a deuce.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I love you, Lady F.
So I'm back. And I'm feeling good. Keeping it regular.
Nice.
Ford was good.
Light and nimble.
Harrison Ford was good, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of wish I would have saw William Hurt in the role.
Stop the press. Chip Gettler in that.
Yeah, he was in here earlier.
He was in there a little bit.
Well, then I apologize, Chip, for missing you earlier. I
that's
see
all
you
right.
now, and I now the chair now recognizes Chip Gettler.
Yeah, Brian showed off your bronze potty trophy you sent him earlier.
Yeah.
I liked it. I told him he needs to get a flame in there.
What do they call that? The morning constitutional?
No, it's called the never-ending flame.
I like to the eternal flame.
The
I like
eternal
to
flame.
I like to say that I'm going to Parliament to pass a bill through committee.
Yeah, drop the kids off
I
at the
just
school.
I just hope that they don't filibuster and that we don't have to force the legislation through.
Yeah.
Yeah, or what is it? There's make a deposit at the bank.
Right.
What a wide variety of topics here
There's
on
lots
Legion's
of
community.
ways of saying. For
It
number
is
2.
a pop culture. And in this case, we're talking about the culture, not necessarily the pop.
It's the culture.
It was The Accountant 2. Now I finally remember. They showed the trailer for The Accountant 2.
Oh.
There was an accountant. Is Ben Affleck? Because I think I saw him in a suit and it said an accountant. What the fuck is that shit about?
It's about an
He
accountant.
can't act. I said it.
It's about a guy who counts.
Legion, guys, what's up?
What up,
Hey.
I have
Welcome.
something to say. Brian doesn't need to explain himself. We all know who he is, plain and simple. And something to remind people out there that are like that. And I've heard enough of this going on for a whole year. Unbelievable, you guys. This is ridiculous. So I got something I wrote many, many years ago. Can I read it to you?
Yeah, G-Man. Read it.
Okay. It's called Nobody's Friend. Listen to it carefully. My name is Gossip. I have no respect for justice. I maim without killing. I break hearts and ruin lives. I am cunning and malicious and gather strength with age. The more I am quoted, the more I am believed. My victims are helpless. They cannot protect themselves against me because I have no name and no face. To track me down is impossible. The harder you try, the more elusive I become. I am nobody's friend. Once I tarnish a reputation, it is never the same. I topple governments and wreck marriages. I ruin careers and cause sleepless nights, heartaches, and indigestion. I make innocent people cry in their pillows. Even my name hisses. I am called Gossip. I make headlines and headaches. Before you repeat a story, ask yourself, is it true? Is it harmless? Is it necessary?
Thank you, G-Man.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Something to just keep that in reminder. He doesn't need to explain himself. We all know Brian. Brian LCS, you keep going, man. You keep fighting, putting on the fight.
And we all say stupid shit. Oh
Yeah,
my
all
God.
the time. But that needs to be said. I hear so much. There's so much. That's why I was kidding him. Of course I know Sticky Goose. I've had him on the show. But I always say Sticky Goose because I'm playing like Sticky Goose who?
Thanks, G-Man. I appreciate you coming.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Legion, I love you, buddy. I've been following you for years. Keep up the good shit.
Appreciate you, homie.
There. Said. There.
Good seeing you, G-Man.
Every big pause. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
guys.
thought you were saying that and then like making it like a smoke bomb moment. We're all waiting for this. What's the
sorry,
Minton's
guys.
name? What's the dog's name?
Her name is Zen.
Aw.
And she's a year old now. And I'm getting another one in about 5 weeks. And it's really cool. I can't wait. It's all fun. It's another Minpin. It's actually her sister. And we're calling that one Storm after the Marvel
Be
character.
wild. You're going to have a little gaggle of gals.
So yeah, she's a pretty good girl.
G-Man and his coven of pups. I love it. How's Miss G?
Doing a lot better. Thank you so much,
good,
Carolyn, for asking. A lot better. She just went back to work on Thursday for 1 day. So yeah.
Oh, good. So we'll tell her I said hello.
I definitely will.
Yeah, Roscoe. So how's the new place? New move?
Yeah. It's nice to see you, buddy.
It's good to see you too, bro. It's better than where I was at. Like I said, my house was damaged and was falling apart and just not good and couldn't live there. It was unlivable, but I was living there. That's why I wasn't on YouTube or anything. It was my place was shot. So we're in a lot better situation, a lot better, place. And like I said, I'm with like my dad and my brothers. They live here, so it's a better situation. It sucks leaving a lot of my friends, down in Florida. But now they have a place to come and visit, and and now where I'm at right now is my studio, which will be trying to set up. And as you can see, there's nothing behind me yet, but
it looks great.
You kind of have like a Chris the Comet vet thing going on, but now now it has a little bit of color.
All I'm waiting for is the Michael Scott pillow.
It's right over there. It's on top of one of my boxes.
It needs a light. It needs a light on it.
Oh, you have no idea what's going to be behind me. If you love the Prison Mike pillow, oh man, I can't wait. I got my whole. This is going to be great. I got 2 full walls over here. Oh man, gonna have a lot of weird shit.
You're gonna have your do you got like one of those drafting tables or something?
No, I have like I made like an L-shaped desk. Like I made an L shape out of 2 desks, and then I have another piece that's holding this giant monitor. Like I'm setting up this whole thing where okay, so Between the Lines is going to be coming back in March. So But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be setting up the table over here. I'm going to have another camera where you can see me actually draw.
Cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have a nice
So,
setup. That's gonna be
Yeah,
exciting.
so I got a lot of big things coming up, especially like I said with the new place, and so
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Good. Jump on.
I got one of these.
Yeah, that's.
So
I
you
need
put
to get me one of
it's
those.
It's a stand. You could put your phone or your camera on it,
which
is really cool when you're doing your sketching and you want to do the camera angle.
Did you get that off of Amazon, or where'd you get that from?
Yeah, this is an Amazon. I got this off of Amazon. I can get you the link.
And they've
All right,
also
yeah.
got those like where it's just the arm, but it's got like a vise thing that you can screw to your table. But I find those to not be the sturdiest.
It's also the table. You got
Yeah.
it's also based off the table too.
True.
So
Do you
you
guys
have
know
to have
anything about
you have to have
GoPro?
one of those tables that like 1 inch.
About what?
It has to be 1 inch thick.
That's why all of my swing arms, I don't use the C clamps that they come with, and instead I buy mounts that mount to the table itself that then the swing arm can go into. So this swing arm is actually physically attached to the desk. It's bolted to it. My swing arm that has my ring light and cell phone clamp, it's bolted to the desk, so it can't come off. The C clamp isn't gonna get loose or jiggle jaggle or anything like that.
Yeah. The other thing is when you shake the table, so does everything else shake.
Yeah, well, we're used to that here. I just call it. We'll just say it's an earthquake, and everybody will just believe me.
GoPro is waterproof, or you need to buy like an underwater thing for them.
No, they're
Depends on the GoPro.
up to a certain depth.
Sometimes it depends on the GoPro. There
Yeah.
are some.
Usually up to about 30 feet of water there, and then you need the housing after that. If you
Oh,
don't
so they can actually go underwater in less than 30 feet.
They have like they also have they
Straight
have
up on
those
the
that are plastic that you could cover it like
over the top.
a housing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And
Good
you
to
can
know.
buy them like Nick said, housed, and then when you
A
do
couple
that,
projects I want to do just underwater.
Yeah.
I got a GoPro somewhere around here. I haven't even used it in like forever.
They were kind of a thing, and then like the iPhones, it's like, why do you need
They're
that?
used exclusively for like the extreme sports folks now.
Exactly. Like if you fucking competitively sail or something, sure, I get it.
Strap
But
on
I
your
just
helmet
didn't like
and
the
go
fact
ride
that I
your
have to
dirt bike.
continuously add software into my computer for that kind of stuff. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
more software.
Every time.
That's why, like, when I want to do something recording, like when a conference, I like this the DJ3, whatever, because it has the built-in gimbal. So then when I'm moving around, and it compensates. When you're panning, it slows down the actual head as it pans, so you don't end up with giant blurs and shit.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. No.
That's cool.
So you guys have any plans for today for the going out or anything, or is it just kind of like fuck it?
It's a half day for Finn. Monkey's out of school, and the wife works the evening shift. So I'm just gonna be hanging out at the house.
So over here, the kids are going to be out of school starting next week, the whole week. What about you?
Spring
we
break
get
or something?
President's Week. We take the whole week off.
Wow.
There's a lot of presidents. That makes sense.
Yeah. Even though this week was Lincoln's birthday.
Welcome back.
Hey, madam.
She also had to take a really long
time no see.
I thought I had to come back.
We love you.
Love you.
This Saturday, G-Man show is going to be at noon, right?
It'll be fun. Yeah. It'll be a lot of
So
fun.
our buddy Coffee Monster, Sabrina
Rosa.
Yeah, Sabrina Rosa. She's in the West Coast Comic Book Fiends Club, and she's really cool, and she's going to be on G-Man show.
Yeah, we had a guest tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
Knows a lot of horror. She's a big
Yeah,
horror.
I know.
Her and G-Man are gonna talk it up. It's gonna be good.
Good horror.
Horror. I don't know
Horror
diddly.
show.
It makes me scared. But she's all into that, and G-Man's always been into that, and he's also sci-fi nerd, and she is too. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Mr. Lovecraft.
Thanks.
Mickey 17 was the other one. Now I remember. Now I'm starting to remember all these movies.
Dragon
When does that one
Lace.
come out?
G-Man, what's your YouTube channel?
The Comic Book G-Man.
Okay.
When does
visit
Mickey
I'm
17
subscribed
come
to
out?
you.
What's that?
I'm just making
Say
sure I'm
Carol?
subscribed to you. I don't know if I am.
All this time? No.
Okay. Hit it.
Sometimes that happens.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Button.
All I need now is incentive.
It's a female. It's a female collector. I think you'll enjoy her.
There
She's
she is.
pretty cool.
We're
Spring is
trying
all-
to convince Steph to buy a copy of Turok #1 to make
You don't have
her
one?
proper
Why does
female
she need
comic
to
book
buy it
collector.
though? I think she can. I think she can get one for
No,
nothing.
no. You
Why
have
you gotta
to
make her
buy
buy
at least
it?
one.
You
At
have to
least
buy it.
one. You have
Yeah, I
to
was
buy.
hoping
You're
Mark,
correct.
since he's got like 2 million, I was hoping Mark might just throw
No
me
one
one.
actively
Pay me
buys
one.
Turoks. You just run into them. Don't
Yeah.
say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Nobody
It's
buys
almost
Turoks
used as a coffee toaster in my house. Coffee coaster.
unless you're Southern Comic Geek or fucking Legion. Then you do. Why don't you start buying blood sports now? Is it Bloodshot? Bloodshot. That's his name.
Bloodshot.
Start getting that one. Start doing Bloodshot.
Eternal Warrior, anything chromium from back in those early
Yeah.
90s, you need to buy.
As long as it's shiny and it says Valiant, you're on the
Ninjak.
right track.
Can you
That
Ninja.
shiny Ninjak. Do
Exo
that.
Man War.
Mark, can you explain to me the Turok obsession?
I've done that. At this
Can't.
point, it's on you.
Can't.
Just buy it.
There's
Is
no
it
I've said everything that I should say. The ball's in your court.
You couldn't sum up.
weird.
Really.
It's
Dinosaur.
cool.
I have a really bad memory, so
It's cool.
Only short term
Makes
though,
me
right?
happy.
yeah.
I have a
Well-
brain. I have a mind like a steel colander. It's full of holes and shit goes right through it.
That's exactly what I
Mark likes Turok, and he likes having Turok comics,
Finn's college fund.
and that's it. That's all you need to know.
That's
Yeah,
right.
What's it called?
When Legion of Comics has 1 million copies of Turok 1,
I'll be
he will
done.
have $250,000.
It's gonna end up
worth
being
of
like
comics.
It's gonna be like the next Bitcoin, and this motherfucker's gonna get rich, and he's gonna forget.
Slowly
all
cornering the
That's
market.
what he'll be trading in the
He'll
apocalypse.
be like,
Where you been, Cliff?
Rob who?
Is that gold or guns? No, is that a Turok? Oh, give me a second.
Cliff, get your ass on here. He's like, I'm at work. bitch."
I'll give you one Turok for that AF-15.
I know.
Man, it's called work.
And one more for ammo.
It's called work.
You can't make me
Oh,
feel
wow.
good.
That would be a cool statue for you to do though. Just like just look up the image from the first N64 video game with Turok holding his arm out, holding the raptor, like fighting the raptor. That would be a great statue for you to do.
What do I look
I was
up?
thinking about the cover of Turok 1 as a great
and
statue.
it's already a 3D model rendered image, so it should be easy to look at. and
Is
be
it
like,
a
I
bas
can do
relief
that.
though?
Huh?
Is it a low relief yet?
I don't know what you're even saying to
You
me
know what
right
that
now.
means
This
when I
English?
sculpt it just on one side and it's flat on the other side.
I don't know. It's just a picture. I'm just talking about a picture.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what am I supposed to look up? Turok what?
Just look up Turok Nintendo 64.
Oh God, there's Turok, then there's Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. No, I think there was like a Turok 3
There was 4 of them total.
on
Shadows
N64.
of Oblivion and Chaos.
There was 4 on
Rage-
N64.
Yeah, there's 4 on N64. I've got all 4.
I don't think I got the 4th one. I got the first 3 for sure.
Rage Wars was the 4th one. That one I
Oh,
felt like it was really just they're just doing one to get new weapons and maps for the multiplayer purpose.
Yes, I think I remember because I remember that because I tried playing Turok like multiplayer with my friends, and it could never be Bond. It was just not Bond. It
No,
wasn't done
nothing.
for that.
I do remember playing Turok. I used to play it a lot.
It was scary.
Now I don't play a
You
lot.
had
of
that
video
shotgun or the hatchet or the arrows.
GoldenEye. Used to play GoldenEye a lot.
I love GoldenEye.
I forgot to put this away last night.
The Mueller report. Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to see those illustrations. Oh my god, that is.
Wasn't that report a couple of 1,000 pages long?
I gotta show you guys. I got something. Hold on, you're gonna love this. Let me go get it. You're gonna get so pissed at me.
Yeah, this is excerpts from the report and news stories and tweets and stuff throughout it. Like, so there'll be like reference to Washington Post stories and stuff throughout it to basically or a series of tweets.
That yes, that is true.
Is this the right one, Mark?
I've got the incapable.
That's the image.
For the second time, Sessions prepared a resignation letter. For the rest of the year, he carried it in his pocket every time he visited the White House, just in case.
Lady F, where did you find that?
So this was actually a comic that was made, and
Right.
I was able to get the print of the comic, and it's actually signed by the artist here with the A and the writer. So it says, "The incapable Trump, the strangest man of all time. Is he man baby or monster? Is he both? Fascism as you like it."
I'm guessing you're on one side of the political aisle. I don't know.
Very good use of Kirby homaging. I like that.
They got the swoosh, the comb over on there too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It says
looking
man
good.
baby.
He's looking
Can
good. He's
I
looking
see
good.
it again? He's not tan enough in his face. I feel like we need a
I
little.
love the hand gesture though. He has the
We need more orange.
He's got the
Not enough
tiniest
orange with you.
hands.
Great.
wow.
Hey, everybody's a critic when it comes to the incapable Trump. Just calm down. Give the guy a shot. Give me.
So so Rob, big news. Ray Phoenix was released.
There you go.
They finally let him go.
Who?
People.
A wrestler that's been stuck on his contract for a long time.
His brother is out, but they were holding him for. They didn't want to let him go.
Your Turok picture you put up, Mark.
Hmm.
You're missing the bottom half of his right leg.
Yeah, that was just a picture I found just to show you.
Yeah, but you know what's the matter with this Turok?
Not a damn thing.
His leg is too long.
What? I'm sorry, I misheard that. What'd you say?
Anatomically, his leg is too long.
No, that's the
his
way he
leg
is.
too long.
His third leg?
The right leg.
Oh.
Are you
Are
saying?
you sure about that?
Could you draw a better Turok?
I'm just
Better for
saying,
Mike-
like,
for Mark?
from my extremely critical opinion.
Could you do it better? Could you do it better?
I'm not saying I could do it better. I'm just saying I notice.
You could draw it anatomically different.
I think if it was real life, it might be a little shorter. But that's just me.
Maybe you need to make your next sculpture like a fucking velociraptor, but of Mark slaying it with his bare fucking hands.
Mark, would you like that?
Or make a statue of Mark as Turok.
Would you rather be riding an avatar thing or whatever? One of those dragons, Mark?
Yes.
He wants to be an
If you
avatar.
can incorporate all
He
those
wants to be riding an
elements, Mark would
Yeah,
be.
Mark riding like one of the dragons. Like,
Make him one of them blue people. Oh my god!
Be careful.
It has to be one of the small raptors.
Mark,
though.
as your attorney, before you answer that question about whether you want to be seen riding an avatar, ask some more questions.
That's fair. We'll have to get back to you on that one. That's a very open-ended question. Now that Rob brings that up,
What? That you're gonna commission a sculpture, a bust of yourself from Madam?
No, of him riding an avatar.
Avatar can be a very subjective term.
As can be writing.
We got a menagerie of possibilities right now.
And that
As can
avatar
writing.
could be
Yeah.
Izzy, you know?
where did we go?
Legion, thank you so much. I gotta go, you guys. Peace. Have
Bye,
a good one.
G-Man.
All right,
See you,
homie.
buddy.
G-Man,
Take
good
care.
seeing you, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to envision Mark as an avatar character.
Ladies and
He
gentlemen,
is.
John Comics with
No, but
Kids has
blue.
just gifted 5 Legion of Comics memberships to those lucky members out there who didn't.
Go get them. Go get them.
I hope
Garth Wong, The Real James Willie, Tate Prime, Faith and Misery, and Comic Journey.
Just like that?
Welcome to
Just
the
like
Legion.
that.
It's like that.
Like this and like that. And
That's gonna happen to me
Wow.
one day, I hope.
Should we play John a clip? I think we should.
you shall.
More blood. Don't get it.
After John's recent mega haul from Ruby G, an Aquaman clip is very appropriate for me.
I was wondering. I never saw Lobo fighting Black Manta before.
Lobo fighting Wonder Man.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or
Actually,
Dr.
yeah.
Manhattan. There's
I got
something
some-
missing in that scene where
Water?
where he punches him in the stomach. There should be like a fart sound.
Good CGI.
You know what I mean? No,
Very
you want
gentle.
CGI? Watch Captain America.
Though I do love that Dr. Manhattan, they show his gym dog naked because I needed that.
You need to see his gym dog, his big blue gym dog.
His blue gym dog, his radioactive,
That man literally had blue balls.
his
literally.
radioactive rod. Oh my god!
They
You
were
don't
not
need
afraid to go
radiation
there.
treatment, baby.
Now,
Just
was
get
it a CGI dong?
Yeah.
Or was it the real thing?
Well, I think it was a CGI dong. Yeah, I bet Crudup didn't. I think they made that dong up, and that'd be cool.
think
if
they did?
did.
Do you guys remember
Could he,
Boogie
be,
Nights?
could he? I was going to say. I was about to. Could he been
Crudup?
wearing a prosthetic?
Boogie Nights?
Was he wearing a prosthetic?
Exactly.
He was not.
Like Mark Wahlberg was.
Marky Mark was.
Yes,
yeah,
Marky
that was.
Mark was.
What did he say?
Whatever happened to the Funky Bunch? What happened to those people? And who were the Funky
Give you
Bunch?
a good plan
They
for
work at
this.
Wahlburgers now.
They got a good retirement plan.
They work at Walmart.
Fucking-
No, they work at Wahlburgers. At his burger
Wahlburgers.
restaurant.
Oh,
They work in the
they work at the they work in the drive-through lane.
Yup.
Oh my God.
I finally get to
Like
be
a
on the
good
mic.
sensation.
VH1 behind the scenes.
What are
Oh,
you doing
I
at the
missed that
mic?
show. That
Get
was a
back there
great
on the
show.
fryer.
Sicko
You know
Tron.
you do.
Comic
You know
Journey's
you're
been
a
looking this
support
whole
guy.
time.
Has he?
Sickatron.
Yeah, because it only works to gift people in the chat, I think, at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
What are you doing there, pup?
John exposed him.
You know, there's nothing's better when your dog
Yes,
is
members on the
freshly
mass.
bathed and like they got that soft feel and they smell good and all that other fun. So you know what I'm talking about, Mark.
Babies
I do.
or dogs?
Both.
Basset hounds. when they don't have the corn chip smell to them.
They're not quite as fluffy. You know?
And the groomer now likes to put little bandanas on them that are holiday themed or whatnot when they come back. So she's got one on that says "I really dig ya," and it's got a little heart cupcake on it. So send your dog home with a Valentine. It's nice. Then she runs home and immediately finds the spot on the grass to roll in. And then
Is it a she or a he?
she.
She eat her own shit?
No.
That's good. Sometimes they'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I know that now. Thank you.
Yeah, I know dogs sometimes do, but
They they get a
so
little.
she will smell it, but that's
She gives
the
a good
extent of
sniff.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, well, we all do, right?
sometimes more intentionally than others.
Anyone in the live chat can win.
You're a wiener. I mean, a winner.
Don't be a wiener. Be a winner.
I got in some first print Robert Crumb smut a
Ooh.
little while ago. Yeah, I can't share that, but I'll show you the issue number 3. It's pretty suggestive, but not so suggestive that you would get kicked off at panel.
Let me move you big.
Yeah. Hey, bus stop. And then this is my favorite part.
Where
The
do you
gym
shop?
His right leg's a little too long.
Like, you know, Batman. I want my Batman symbol, and that will be my symbol. Just be like, oh, the people are in trouble. They need Jim Dog. Yeah. So that's Snatch number 3, and this is Snatch number 1.
I'll be back in a moment.
Boner
Boner boy, yeah.
Random, but I think it pulls from the subscribers versus the live chat. Boner boy, that's right. You got any R Crumb shit, Biggie, or is that stuff even interest you? The only reason
Scotty Bones into that stuff.
I know Scotty it's big time. That's his like bread and butter. I like you know, Crumb's not like my favorite, but I definitely wanted to own some of his stuff. I quite enjoyed the underground counterculture shit from the late 60s, early 70s. You can take it off my fucking face now.
Can you show the boner thing again?
Yeah. One last time for you.
Adam's gonna do a statue of
I just need it. Yeah, it's just so I can mentally like. I can't see it.
You can't see it. That's definitely what she said.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's all kinds of wild stuff out there, guys. Why doesn't anyone in my life call me Boner Boy? Well, John,
that's on you, John. That's on you.
You know, for a guy whose channel's named John's Comics with Kid, that comment just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's a good point, Izzy. Yeah.
Well.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's gotten a boner at least twice. We know that. Maybe not. Maybe you just fucking.
Maybe just too much credit.
Yeah, they could have. Sorry, like it came from the same cup, but like I didn't want
to. Look, you got Mark leaving the room.
Mark's like, I'm gonna get divorced having these motherfuckers on here. It's in danger of my love relationship. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul.
Somebody else say something really inappropriate or offensive. Okay.
Oh, I was looking at Tijuana Bibles yesterday. I figured out what they were.
Oh, you didn't know about Tijuana Bibles?
I didn't know. I thought it was. Here's what I seriously thought. I thought it was a singular thing, like the Tijuana Bible, and it's got all the bad stuff in it. That's not what it is.
It's not.
Tell us. Talk to us. What is the Tijuana Bible, Izzy?
So there was back in the, I don't 40s? Even know if it was the 20s, 30s, 40s. It was during the golden age, right? During the golden age, there was some underground comics that were given out, and they were pornographic comics featuring.
They were like this size.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they featured famous cartoon characters like Betty Boop, Popeye, Mickey Mouse, all that stuff, and you know, it was kind of what was interesting about it was that it led to indie comics, more indie comics. So that's what they call. Now the term Tijuana Bibles, I'm not sure where the term came from.
Me either. That's why it's so.
They were small. They were like this big.
They were like pamphlets almost, like 8-page pamphlets. I can show you. I was looking at some on eBay. Some different. They have some Tijuana Bibles and some.
It's more discreet, right? You can hide that in your jacket pocket. Or
sure can. Sure can.
Does it say Tijuana Bible on the cover?
No,
I don't think so.
It's a reference. So if you say you got a Tijuana Bible, it means you got a little dirty thing. You got some. Hey, I got a Tijuana. So that type of printing was referred to as Tijuana Bibles, which I did not realize, but that was the thing.
Scotty did a video on it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Look at this is what Mike says. See, they were left in hotel rooms like Bibles. They had ads leading to local bars and strip joints. Well, you know, that would make sense since they got a regular Bible in the hotel room. Then you need a Tijuana Bible under it, and then you can get salvation any way you choose. You know what I'm saying? Come to Jesus.
On that note, the sickness is overtaking me. I gotta go lay down.
All right. All right.
I gotta give you the disturb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
figured
Good
that
seeing
one
you, brother.
would be for me, Mark.
Getting close to. I got to go get ready because Finn has a half day today. I'm about to have to go sit in a car line.
I'm
My
first I was like, did you say my name? Carline? No, Caroline. I got you. Yeah, I gotta bounce. I gotta be responsible.
I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter for a little while, so I guess this is a good opportunity.
Hey, do you at least do anything for your kids for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, hang out with them.
Fuck kids.
I spend time with them.
We do a little something here and there, and my mom likes to give them candies and stuff like that. But it's just a day, like any other day. To me, it's not doesn't have that value. And I tell my wife I love her every day. She just tells me go away. So
doing something for her for Valentine's Day would be going away.
Yeah, go away. Look, Rob's wife's doing that. Didn't he say that earlier? That they're leaving? So I guess that's the perfect gift.
He doesn't charge them rent for one day. He prorates February for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
you only have to pay for 27 days.
All right, guys. I'm gonna bounce.
Izzy, good seeing you, bro.
Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. Happy President's Day and whatever.
All that stuff. Is that cat's tail a different color than the rest of it?
No, it's just like a
It's like a lemur.
All right, Izzy.
Little baby.
It's like a lemur.
It did look like a
he is
lemur.
kind of like a lemur. He likes. He's so
That's
cool
cool.
though. He likes. He can fetch like a dog.
What's its name?
That one's name is Echo.
Oh.
Because he had really big ears when he was a baby.
Fetching makes sense then with the echo, the sound comes back. Echo.
Hi.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Less people are here now.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to make like a baby and head out to go get ready. I have to go sit in car line early today to go pick up Finn.
And what do you do in the car line while you sit there? That's what I want to know. Like, are you reading comics? Are you?
It's like
scrolling?
Furiosa.
Are you reading a newspaper? What are you doing?
Oh no, dude! Talk about getting a quick arrest. No, I'm either
Not within 300 feet of the school. Got it. Okay.
Watching a movie or listening to something on the phone, YouTube or reading. Just depends. I don't have anything new to read today. I'm probably not going to read today. Probably just turn on a YouTube video and just sit there, lean back with my eyes closed, so the parents behind me honk at me for not pulling forward.
Yeah, that's awesome. You bring comics to read in the line though, usually.
A lot of times.
Okay.
I'll only hit car line 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Fridays though.
How long?
Just depends on how I'm feeling and what I want to read. Tuesday, I read I caught up on Transformers and Void Rivals in the car line.
All right. Well, since you're heading out, my family's getting ready to walk out the door.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
I shall bid you all adieu.
We're all out of here. Make sure y'all check out In the Mix
great
tonight
weekend.
at 9:00. Check out Only Slabs tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. real time. He'll have on the guest with the slabs. And then Sunday night, we have At Week's End. They don't care the name.
Yeah.
They're there for the books.
Wait, who's on? JD?
Yeah, JD's on.
And
Awesome
then
guy.
Sunday night is At Week's End. We're doing the full spoiler special on Falcon. I was about to say Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but we're past that. Captain America 4, Brave New World. We got Anthony Mackie picking up the shield and taking on the mantle. Come find out how he did and what happens in that movie this Sunday night at 8:30 right here. Until next time, as always, have a good day. This clip.